Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. I hope you had a good start to your week. North, hi, friend. How are you doing tonight? Bugs, welcome in. Yes, Hamha. Elise, hi. How are you? And Leaflet, too. Welcome, everybody. So glad to see you all. Oh, man, I felt super good like getting ready for today's stream. Like I came home a little tired, but I actually gave myself enough time to eat before stream and I felt better after that, and I was like, yes, okay, this is gonna be good. But I don't know if you all noticed something about the game right now. Turning on the GameCube was the last thing I did before getting set up for stream today. Leaflet, you'll have to be looking for today. I thought you'd at least say hi. Oh, no problem, Leaflet. Welcome. Thank you so much for the lurk. I appreciate you being here. Funkle Chunk, the perks of working from home, you get paid to watch Twitch. I mean, I'm sure you would prefer to feel better, but at least you're good. You did a stream earlier, got scared the crap out of, but what's new? Oh my gosh, what were you playing, Elise? How's my day? It was good. I mentioned a couple streams ago that I was working on this heat transfer problem. I figured out that one, luckily, with some help from one of my coworkers, and now, like, we're on to a new one, basically taking that one that we started with and adapting it more to what we're actually working on, and so now that's giving me some struggles, but I'm glad I overcame that hurdle, and I feel like, you know, I can probably do this one too. It's just gonna take some thinking. Oh, you played Little Nightmares. Yikes, I've seen a couple people stream that one, Elise. Definitely very creepy. Chibi, welcome in. Sorry you're late. Oh my gosh, don't ever apologize for that, Chibi. You're never late. But yeah, Bugs caught it, everybody. Save game data was lost. And I did not know this until like 2 minutes before stream time came around, so been kind of thinking about what to do. I think it's just my cartridge is really touchy. I did not take it out of the Game Boy player this entire time. It's just been sitting there, so I think whenever I turned the GameCube off, something happened and, like, I don't know. So now I don't have our progress from last time, which is really annoying. So yeah, I was thinking about it while finishing up, like setting up stream, grabbing water, stuff like that. And I'm gonna run by you my my idea and see how you like it. But time to blow on the cartridge. North, I had to do that like just to get it to read the first time we put it in. So, but I'm thinking because we cannot rely on the data to be there after turning off the GameCube, that we need to do this game like all in one shot. It doesn't seem too long. We got more than halfway last time. And now that I know how to do that part, next time I do it, it will be much faster because I won't waste my time, hopefully, getting lost or like doing mini games that don't matter, things like that. So I feel like it's possible to do it all in one stream that's not like crazy long. So that's kind of what I'm leaning towards. But if we do that, it will probably be on Sunday, because tonight is a weeknight for me. I do have work tomorrow and I didn't want to be streaming too long. So if everyone is okay with it, I might switch to Animal Crossing for tonight and Thursday, and then Sunday we'll come back to this and like marathon the whole thing. So how does everyone like the sound of that? Just to get your input a little bit. Funkle Chunk, what was it? Get sciencey? The heat transfer problem? I don't know how much I'm allowed to talk about it. I mean, it's like our company's research, so at least your sound alerts killed you more than the game. Oh my gosh, did you put jump scare sound alerts or something? North, heat transfer problems. Live that pro engineering life. Indeed. Yep. Chibi, Animal Crossing sounds good to you. Yay! North all day Sunday stream. Hopefully it wouldn't take that long. Bugs, it sounds intense. I mean, I feel like we can do it, especially like if you or Chibi or whoever are there and can kind of give me tips along the way. I think it's possible. So, I don't know. Well, you seem to be the most experienced Hamtaro person though here. But yeah, I think either way, like, I'm probably not gonna play tonight just because I play this game tonight, because I don't feel like redoing exactly what we just did last time. If anything, maybe like on Thursday or something. I don't know if I could pull this off. I was gonna say, like, I could try and replay the stuff that we did together, like, off stream, and then, like, start streaming once I've kind of caught up with my old save file. I don't know. We'll see what I end up doing, but at least you have them anyway. Oh my gosh, people just thought it would be funny to play them. Well, of course, if you're playing a scary game, people are gonna want to do the jump scare sound alerts. So, I mean, it sounds like your fault to me. Cartridge might need a new battery. Yeah, that's what Fran was saying might be the issue. I'll take a picture of the cartridge though and post it on the Discord, because there's like stuff in there that I don't know if I should be touching it. It's like black leaky stuff. It looks like ink, but I don't think there's ink inside a cartridge, so that doesn't make much sense. So maybe you guys can help me diagnose it. I don't know. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and try and put it over to the Switch. So I'm gonna have to do this like on the fly. Fungal Chunky vote to play the Google T-Rex game. Oh my god, no. I can't jump even in that silly game. Chibi, guess what arrived in your mail today? Ooh, what was it, Chibi? Was it your book? Did your book come? That's fast. Is it possible to do it on an emulator? Potentially bugged. I don't have a Game Boy Color emulator like installed or anything on my computer. So yeah, if that is gonna happen, then definitely not tonight, because I'd have to figure out like all the setup for that. Oh, Chibi, loves your book! Yay, I'm so excited! Did you start reading it yet, or is that gonna be something for this weekend? Oh, yay. Right, so let me just go over to my Switch. I'm gonna be a little far from the mic, so I don't know. You probably don't need me narrating this anyway. Okay, hopefully that worked. Yay! So, as you can see, that's the Switch, but let me change the, oops, not that. The what? It's on Game Boy Color proportions right now. That's not what we need. Okay, and now it's huge. Perfect. So let's make it the correct size, hopefully. Oop, now tiny. Okay, we're getting there, you guys. It's just a little hiccup, that's all. And then let's see. Let's do that to the chat, I think, so that way it'll disappear after a certain amount of time, so we're not blocking too much of the game. But okay, so hopefully the sound is working. We're not in a game right now, so I can't hear anything, but let's find out if I did everything correctly. Pretty proud of myself for being able to do that without having to turn anything off. Okay. I have quite a complex setup because I have 3 consoles like all connected to one capture card right now, and so I have a bunch of switches where all the different HDMI cables are plugged into, and I have to know like, okay, this switch will switch between like it's so confusing, switch between the Switch and the GameCube, and so I have to do that one to do that, and then this one will switch between the Xbox and the Nintendo stuff, and so I have to make sure I'm sending the right thing to the capture card. But success. All right, cool. So now you guys can see an update of my island. I was playing this morning, which is why we're right here. But let's see, let me catch up with you guys a bit. North, you're waiting on Arceus. Do you say Arceus or Arceus? Because I've heard both and I don't know which is the correct. You're looking forward to Friday. Yes, me too. I'm probably going to watch people stream it on Friday or watch Fran play it or something. It looks really pretty from the trailers, so we'll see. Fungal Chunk, don't tell people you're using an emulator. Tell people I'm using a totally legal Game Boy Color setup. I mean, I did my best, okay? Like, I'm kind of the mindset that, like, if you've paid for it, I don't know, it seems a little silly, I guess. I have attempted as much as I can to do it the correct way. North, you say it with a soft C. Is that the S sound or the K sound? Can you tell me S or K? Like which way you're leaning? Arpheus, with only dog Pokemon. Oh, that would be so cute. Yes, this is construction me. My little avatar in the corner actually finally matches what I look like in the game. Hi, everybody. So cute. S. Okay, so you say Arceus. Got it. I think that's what I say. Yeah, I wouldn't pirate a car, would I? No, I wouldn't know how to do that. All right, is that game volume better? I couldn't really hear it myself before. So yeah, this is my island, you guys. I am definitely still in the middle of renovations, but the part that I was working on previously on stream is basically done. There's a couple more things I want to add, but I don't have any of those items yet. So, but I'm really happy with how it turned out. You would totally print out a car if you could. Ooh, a 3D printed car that works? That would be crazy. I wonder... Well, you couldn't make all of it, but you could probably make a decent chunk of a car with the 3D printer. North will be able to 3D print a car soon enough. Yeah, I mean, who knows? So this is my Gyroid Ruins area, or it kind of turned into Gyroid Enchanted Forest more like, with some ruins aspects to it. I didn't really know, I didn't have a full concept in my mind when I said I was going to do Gyroid Ruins, so it kind of just morphed into this as I went, and I really like it. So I'm going to actually enter from down here, because this is more like the convenient way that you're supposed to go, more for me, like when I'm playing and I don't want to have to go all the way around, but probably if I was giving someone a tour of my island, I would go this way. Oh, this is my companion cube. I could not help but make this when I saw that this cube light existed. Oh my gosh, it's so perfect. Funkle Chunk, you're gonna become a car blueprint pirate. Oh my god. See, there you go. I guess you can pirate a car if that's how you want to do it. That's not new. I don't know why I stopped over there. So we have this little path now that leads over to the campsite area. This is really similar to how it was before, but I kind of added these rocks around to make them look like a path sort of going through the campsite. Not that interesting. It's all overgrown with weeds right now too, and I don't want this many, especially on this side. It looks so bad, just completely covered in weeds. I probably want to put a bit more camp type furniture here, but I tried to go to Leaf to use his weeding service, and he's like, oh, your weed problem's not that bad yet, so he won't do anything, and I'm just like, how is this not that bad? It's pretty bad to me, so I guess I have to wait until it gets worse. North, you're totally gonna convert a garage into a giant 3D printer and print out classic Mustangs. Oh my god, that would actually be super cool if you could do that. I'll take one, please. Thank you. Did I kill Donkey Kong? What are you talking about, Funkle Chunk? Where even is Donkey Kong? What did I do? Yeah, the weeds are annoying. I like a few of them here and there, but like, this is out of control. The monkey skull. Oh, I don't know if that's supposed to be a monkey or not. That's kind of a relic of when this part of my island was supposed to be more evil. I don't think I'm really going for that vibe anymore, so I should probably change that to something else. I didn't really think about it. Yeah, a warning to other monkeys. I don't actually have any monkey villagers on my island, so I don't know who it's warning. So yeah, this is how you get from the campsite into the Enchanted Forest. There's kind of like a break in the trees here, and I've made a little speckled path, I don't know, kind of patchwork path here, and this is the entrance to the ruins. So if you come over to the right, we've got our sword in the stone reference over here. Make an evil island. No, the closest I'm gonna get is like, I'm gonna have some pirate stuff, and there's going to look slightly evil, but not really. So yeah, there's a few gyroids back there. And then, so yeah, if you actually go into the ruins, there's kind of a shrine here that you can see. This was the first thing I made. This was kind of the only thing I had a picture of in my head when I started things, and I think it turned out so good. So if you put the camera like this is the best view. You can kind of see everything. So North, going to have your D&D session. You'll be back later. Okay, North, have fun. Let us know how it goes, and if you defeat any goblins during your adventures. So yeah, there's just, I tried to pick the most kind of kooky looking gyroids to go here, kind of ones that reminded me of Koroks and stuff because they seemed more mystical. Uncle Chunk kill a village this time? Oh, in North's D&D session. No, don't do that. North, you love the island updates. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm very happy with how it's turning out. So that's the shrine in the Enchanted Forest. I'm gonna go around first because there's kind of like a looping pathway, and then we can go up on the cliffs. So yeah, you can kind of see what's there, but essentially the path is carved through the cliffs, and then there's kind of foresty things around you. So that's our little loop. And then you can actually climb up. I put vines everywhere so that you don't need a ladder, which I really like. Oh gosh, that guy's going crazy. Look at him. So this is kind of like the mountainous area, I guess. I put the volcano up there. And I forget what this plant is called, but it looks really cool. Also, Red had like 3 days in a row with the giant rockhead statues, so I figured that was a sign that I had to put one on my island. North, you're going to keep murder hoboing to a minimum. Yes, please don't murder people. Only evil creatures and whatnot. So yeah, this is like the mountainous area, I guess. And then if we keep sort of going through the forest is a little sparse. It's hard to put a lot of trees in these really skinny cliffs, so I did my best. And this is my little gyroid tea party kind of thing right here. Evil is all about perspective, I suppose. If something's trying to kill you, North, you get them first. Don't die. There are corpse flowers in the game now. Is that what that's called? I don't think that's what it's called in Animal Crossing, but if it's resembling a corpse flower in real life, then yes. But I don't think it was called that. It's probably called giant something something. So yeah, my little gyroid tea party. And then we have more cliffs up here. This is kind of like, I don't know, the whole thing's naturey, but I think of this cliff as like the most naturey area. We've got these leaf piles and whatnot. And then if we keep going around, let me climb down. Then we've got just a couple more little cliffs here. I think that vine to the left actually doesn't work. So this kind of overlooks my spot back there where I plant my new gyroids. So that's like a little nursery area in the back. And I actually got 2 gyroid fragments today, so I'm cooking up 2 gyroids right now. And then this is the last little cliff area. Got a few more gyroids, of course. And then I put some water here because the gyroid I got today was this little horned toad guy, and I love him so much. So of course he had to be by some water. And that kind of completed things. So the things I want to still add are a couple of the ruins items. I don't have all the DIYs, so this ruin seat up there, or stool, or whatever it's called, somebody gifted that to me. I don't actually have the DIY, so probably whenever I do get it, I might add a couple of those around. If there's any tree items, I think I want to add those in here, or like maybe put some bamboo throughout. I'm not really sure yet, so yeah, but pretty much this area is done, and I think it looks pretty cool. I think I will also add more gyroids as I get them because I don't have all the different kinds yet, and I want to make sure there's at least one of everything. Can you get a giant gold head? No, I don't think so. There are some gold items you can get, but they're usually DIYs, so you would get the normal item and then add gold to it and it will turn it gold, but I don't think any of them look like that. The giant thing is a corpse flower. It smells like rotting meat to attract flies for pollination. Delicious. I don't know what to say about that. Chippy, my island's really cute. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I'm still trying to work on it a bit. Like, that's the most recent area that I've done. I've been working on it little by little, kind of on weekends. In the mornings, I just do my dailies. So I play for like 30 minutes, and then on the weekends, that's where I try and get some work in. Okay, so these are the gold items. Nothing really close. Maybe this is kind of like a head, but it's not giant. It's a mini Dharma, so yeah, that's all I got, Uncle Chunk. This I can wear. Does that count as a giant head? Spray painted gold. Why do you want a giant gold head anyway? kind of strange. So yeah, then I can show you guys what's next on my to-do list that we might get started on tonight. Oh, you know what? I forgot. I wanted to change. It still says I'm playing Hamtaro, doesn't it? I need to change it to Animal Crossing so I don't confuse people. Animal Crossing, New Horizons, and it's not my first playthrough. Okay, and let's change the title of the stream. What should we call this? Change of plans to the island. And name some night. Okay, there we go. Changed those. For the secret temple. Wait, I don't have a secret temple, Focal Chunk. What you talking about? Your save blew up? No. I mean, I guess I could have put that. It was a little too late. I missed your comment. Sorry about that. So yeah, this is the area that probably needs the most work. This is supposed to be my pirate area, but right now it is just a flower bed, and I've been saving all my bamboo trees back here, and there's remnants of my old pirate area over here. So yeah, not this is kind of where, like, yeah, all my leftover stuff got put. All my leftover flowers and trees from all the demolition that took place in this area. So that just kind of got stuck here while I was working over there. And now I think it probably will stay here. At least maybe the bamboo trees, but like I said, I might put some out here. I'm not sure yet. But I might keep some in the pirate area. I think that might work. I'm not sure yet. All the flowers, so I don't really know what I'm gonna do with them. I kind of feel bad. I kept all of these flowers because they're the hybrid ones, and they take quite a bit of effort to make. Most of them are made by my friend who doesn't really play anymore, but when he first, well, really when the game first came out and people were like learning about how to breed the hybrid flowers and stuff, he got super into that, and his entire island was almost covered in flowers. So I kind of got lazy because of that, and also intimidated by the flower breeding, and I just went over to his island and got a bunch, and that's how I got these. So there's no way I could reproduce these if I wanted to. So yeah, I don't know. I'll have to try and find a spot for them. Hey, 13! Welcome in. How are you doing today? We're playing Animal Crossing tonight because our Hamtaro save disappeared, which was something I had talked about and was like, oh, I hope this doesn't happen, but like more jokingly, I didn't think it actually wasn't gonna happen, so, or actually was gonna happen, but it did. So yeah, all of our 4 hours of progress from Sunday in Hamtaro are gone. We came for the hamsters. Well, look at that, 13. There's hamsters right at the bottom of the screen. Your adorable little bijou. There's hamsters here. I'm sorry. I just changed the stream title, so it might not have updated before you saw it. Chibi flower breeding can be a pain, truly. Like, they got so detailed with how to breed the flowers in this game. I've hidden a couple back here, kind of as decoration, but I don't know, that's not very many. I definitely don't have room for all the ones I want to keep. 13, buck up. The Animal Crossing is fun too. We love Animal Crossing here. So this is the game that inspired me to start streaming in the first place. So there you go. So this is the next area that also needs some work, which I might be more inclined to work on this tonight. We'll see. Oh, you're still at work, 13? Or are you working from home still? Because I think you had mentioned that at one point, maybe? I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. Work from home. Okay. Yeah. Have you been liking that, 13? Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you. Only respond if you want to. But obviously, if you need to lurk, definitely do that. But yeah, one goal I had with my island recently was to try and reduce the lag on it. So I went to the internet to see what was the worst culprit of a lag, and there's quite a few things. Anything that moves with the wind, kind of like this little seat here, how that dangling star moves, that's going to cause more lag because it's more detailed. And what else was there? I think the flowers and waterfalls and stuff were fairly optimized, so they weren't that big of perpetrators. But to me, what stuck out the most was actually the custom patterns seem to be causing a lot of lag, which I guess makes sense. It's something like, especially with how expansive my custom paths were, it's something that like the game has to kind of think about a lot. So I am working on reducing the amount of custom paths in the game. Chibi, really, this is what inspired to start streaming? Yes. I think that happened to a lot of people actually during quarantine, but I always loved Animal Crossing as a kid, the original one, and so when this game came out, I was super excited and probably got overly excited about it and played it way too much. And then, I don't know, I just was really happy with how my island was coming along, and I was watching quite a few Animal Crossing streams and kind of wanted to show off my work, but also join in with other people who are streaming because I got a lot of joy from watching them, and I was like, oh, I kind of want to give back. So yeah, that's why there's a lot of Animal Crossing themed stuff on my channel, like with my little avatar there, and the Animalese reward, and my alerts were all Animal Crossing themed at the beginning, stuff like that. So yeah. 13, you just need to read through a lot of documents, which is doable from home. Okay, that's good. For me, though, that's a struggle because I have a hard time focusing. Usually they're not super interesting, the types of documents that work as you read, so. Funkle Chunk, you've seen some JoJo costumes in this game. How hard are they to make? Not super hard, Funkle Chunk, because this game is obviously made by a Japanese company, and at least depending on which JoJo you're talking about, but if you're talking about, which one is it? Is it Jotaro? Josuke's number 4, right? But the uniform that you wear, like the school uniform that he's wearing, you know, of course not customized to what JoJo likes, but those are just normal clothes that you can get in the game. I might have them. Let me check. Chibi, that's really cool. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I was having a lot of fun with this game at the beginning, and I racked up quite a few hours. But I don't know. I think I'm glad I did that, even though it was probably a little bit overboard. I am happy that I played a lot while it was very popular. Like, it's still popular, but I think the hype has definitely died down a bit. Oh, thank you. Yeah, my house is like mermaid themed, so everything is pink and blue and got shells and stuff everywhere. So I keep my clothes in the fridge. Yeah, it's one of the places where I keep my clothes in this house. Do you want me to go to my real dresser? I can do that. What was it? Oh yeah, you have to take off your hat, I think, to change your clothes. Is that right? Oh, not that one. Am I done building for now? Yes. Is AC the game that has the most playtime in my life? Almost definitely 13. Do you know how many hours I have in this game? Like, it's a little bit embarrassing. But yeah, there was such a big community that popped up around Animal Crossing, and like people were just so nice, I guess. They were willing to give new players all kinds of things and would trade you like anything that you needed, and people were like inviting you over to their islands for tours, or like trying to collaborate to make sure you got the best turnip prices and stuff like that, and it was just super fun. Both of you, is it over 1,000 hours? Yes, it's over 1,000 hours. Definitely over 1,000. We don't need to talk about it too much, right? Okay, but yeah, let me yeah, my dresser is upstairs. So one thing I wanted to say about the fridge is when the new update came out and cooking became a thing, all of the furniture that had stoves and stuff all of a sudden became utility furniture that you could actually use to cook. So like this little stove thing in my kitchen didn't used to do anything. I think I could interact with it to turn the sink on or something, if that. Maybe it didn't do anything at all. But a lot of people were saying, oh, when that update came out, why didn't they make all the fridges switch over to having your ingredients instead of still having clothes? And I think that makes so much sense. Like before, it was just kind of funny that clothes were kept in like refrigerators and freezers and all this weird stuff, but now it's just like, why can't you put my ingredients there? Because crafting and cooking in this game, you can't access your storage while you're doing the thing. So you have to like first go in your storage and collect all your ingredients and then go cook or make your DIY or whatever. So it would just be really nice to not have to go through all of my like 4,000 items to find like the few ingredients I need. Like just let me go straight to my cooking stuff. Yeah, it would have been really cool, Chibi. I wish they would have thought of that, but I mean, the update they did was really big. I'm thankful for a lot of the stuff they did, but there's still more that I want. So this is my bedroom, my mermaid pink and blue themed bedroom with all my villager pictures on the wall. These are my past villagers as well. I have all of their photos, except Curly, because he was only on my island for like a day or two or something before he left. I think that's not really supposed to happen, but it did, so I don't really count him. Okay, so are you happy now, Funkle Chunk? Mermaid dresser. Let's get changed. And I think so. Yeah, this is, right? Isn't this like what JoJo wears? He's got the jacket. You can have the buttoned up or the unbuttoned version. The buttoned up one looks a lot like Mob Psycho. It's really good. But I didn't realize, I don't know, watching anime and stuff, how prominent those uniforms were. And then coming onto Animal Crossing, I was like, hey, I've seen these before. Let's see if I can find the hat. I'm pretty sure I bought it just because I was like, hey, that's JoJo's hat. Except his is like half hat, half hair. It's very weird. Let me know if you see it, by the way. Chibi, you keep your villagers' photos on your game's bedroom wall too. Oh, cute! You do the same thing. And want to punch you on your table. Oh, is Punchy your favorite, Chibi? I think you mentioned that before. Those are like old school Japanese uniforms. Okay. Why are they so popular? Like, is Mob Psycho supposed to take place a long time ago, or is it current? Where is this hat? Those masks. What? They're perfectly normal, Funkle Chunk. No, to be honest, there's a lot of very weird items in the game. Where is this hat? I swear that I bought it. Is it... Oh, no, those are conductor hats. That's not it. Come on. What would it be called? Like school hat or something? These are in alphabetical, so let me try and... It's really easy to pass something up in here because I've got so many items. Pirate hats. QRS. School hat. Oh, that's school hat. Dang it. Uniform hat? I don't know what it's called. Okay, so these are like hats that cover your hair, so it's probably not... Do I really not have it? And I can't look for it in my catalog. Were you talking about these masks, Funkle Chunk, or something else? There's a lot of weird masks. There's also this one, or there's these ones. Kind of all of them are weird, though. You usually see the Gakuren style or blazers. I don't know what that means. I've probably seen it before with the weird fat cheeks. Oh, these ones? You have a problem with these masks? Probably this one's a bit creepier. Ooh. I'm not gonna dress in that. I can't do it. Wish you could type in the name of what I was looking for the color. Ooh, that would be nice. But I don't even remember the name of this hat is the thing. Oh, that's the jacket I have now. My bad. Thanks, 13. They just call it after school jacket in the game. It doesn't really tell you what it's actually called. This is the one, Funkle Chunk. I know what we can do. We can be Jenny now that we've all played the game together. Let me put on my little Jenny outfit for you guys. I think I did. Was it those socks? I need my red shoes. Red shoes. Here we go. The red Mary Janes. And the dress. I made the custom Jenny pattern. Look! I'm so adorable. Let me see if there's any better socks. She kind of had more like frilly socks. Like these, but shorter. Or these? Are these better? This might be too short. Spend the rest of the day saying ribbit. Geru geru. Yo, are those the red Mary Jane's 11s? What? Is that a real thing? Oh, these are perfect. This is what I want. I think hers has a little like strawberry detail on them, but this is as close as we can get. They're clean. Oh, you like them, Funkle Chunk? Or sorry, 13. My bad. Thank you. So yes, I think this is what we will wear as an ode to Chibi Robo. It'll be perfect, even though it's snowy outside. Everything's fine. So sorry I couldn't find the JoJo hat for you, Funkle Chunk. I swear it exists. I just need to figure out what to look up. I wonder if I look up school, maybe, that it will show up. And I just didn't have it. It's a joke how hype beast sneakers usually have numbers. Oh, okay. Sorry I'm not in the loop of like sneaker connoisseurs. Let's see, school. If we can find the hat. You can't filter to clothes either. Okay, so this is the after school jacket. Cardigan, school uniform top, school hat. No, that's the little bucket hat. School smock, school uniform with necktie. No. Dang it, it doesn't have school in the name. What is it called? Am I really just gonna look up all my hats right now to see if I can find it? I need it back in my closet, so I want to order it. You love your Air Jordan 42069s, eh? Okay. Why can't it just be called JoJo hat? That would be easy. Everyone keep your eye out. Tell me if I pass it, because I'm trying to go fast. Nope. Some pretty cool hats. Oh, I was like, what the heck? That one's a table. It doesn't even have a hat in the name? Oh no, is it called cap or something? I'm not gonna find it, am I? I swear it exists. It's real, I promise. No. Gosh darn it. Okay, I'm gonna try cap, and after that, if I don't find it, I'm gonna give up. Golly. This is gonna drive the poor girl mad. It is. No. Okay, baseball cap, bear cap. What? Oh, Caprese sandwich has cap, and so does Capricorn. Oh my gosh. No, no. Conductor's cap. That's close looking. Come on, please. I deserve this. No. Hey, there it was! Student cap! I told you, I told you. You found it first? No. What did you Google to find it? I need to order this to make sure I have it. Did you just search, like, JoJo hat Animal Crossing or something? Well, we'll be able to put it on next time. I guess I'll probably play this on Thursday as well, since we're gonna wait till Sunday to do... Oh, I don't think I turned off the GameCube. Yeah, whoops. The GameCube was still running. Many years later. JoJo hat. Oh, you did Google exactly that and it came up. Oh my goodness. Well, I found it in the end. It only took about 20 minutes, but I did it. So anyways, back to what I was talking about before I got so sidetracked. Yeah, I'm trying to get rid of the custom path on my island to try and reduce lag. So this is my reduced custom path design. I think it looks really pretty. So because my whole I don't know, what do I usually call this like the kingdom area. So this part of my island, oops, is all, it's walled in. So it's supposed to be like a castle wall with a moat around it. And then my house is the castle. So all the buildings are in this area. And this is all supposed to be mermaid themed, so that's why the inside of my house is mermaid themed and all those kinds of things. So I feel like the sand really fits in well. I used to only have it as the villagers' yards, but I think putting it as sort of outlines to where to walk looks really good. And I'm also happy with getting rid of the custom paths because when you walk on it, you can't hear the footsteps anymore. It's just really quiet. I don't know if you guys could see the lag. Could you see the difference just walking over here where the path is versus when you kind of get out of this area? I don't know. It definitely speeds up to me, so... And I think this area is probably still affected a bit by the paths over here, so... yes, the floor is made of floor. What are you talking about? Of course the floor is made of floor. So, but yeah, that's my plan. I think... because I know exactly what I'm gonna do regarding the paths, that will be an easier thing to do tonight. since I don't have to think about like design or anything. Pretty much the only terraforming I want to do as well is to move the waterfall 1 square over, so that way I can put the little sand outline here and kind of go all the way around in like a little triangle shape. So the floor's made out of floor? Mind-blowing. What? Anyways, so yeah, I've done it on this one side and I was kind of living with it for a bit to see how I felt about it. And I think, I don't know, maybe I almost like it better. Oh gosh, there's still things popping in and out of frame though. Ugh. I feel like I like it better. I don't know if it's just because it's refreshed and looks new, but I don't know. I'm happy with the design. Shall we meet Peanut and Filbert? They're so cute talking together. All of my villagers match each other and I get so happy whenever I see the two that go together talking to each other or like visiting each other's houses or something.
Hiya, Princess. You got real great timing. Peanut and I are trying to figure something out. Yeah, we're super stuck. Can you help us out, Princess? Would you rather lick a fish or bite a worm? We can't decide.
Oh gosh, Filbert. Yeah, what's wrong with Filbert? It's another name for hazelnut. So I made his catchphrase hazelnut, of course. So you have Filbert and Peanut. They're both named after nuts. It's really cute. Okay, peanuts aren't really nuts, but still. Lick a fish. Yes, that's what I was thinking too. Like, especially if the worm is alive. Like, why would you want to do that? I don't think so. And adorable squirrels, yes. I love how much they're matching with their little designs on their heads. It's just so perfect. So I had to have them. I got Francine originally. She was one of my first 10 villagers. And then once I found out about Chrissy, I was like, I need to get both of them. So I got Chrissy. And then after that, I was like, what if all of my villagers matched like this? So Peanut and Filbert were the next pair that I picked. So I really like them. What? Or I'm leaving now? I'm gonna do that. I'm leaving now. What are you guys talking about?
I guess me and him will figure this out all on our own. Bye. It's okay, Peanut. I'm willing to try doing both.
Oh gosh, Filbert. You don't need to do that though. Let's see, if we have a birdie, it means we've got a notification we haven't seen. Why is January 22nd important? Because it's when we celebrate the birth of our friend and neighbor Francine. Oh, I missed it. It was the only day I didn't play last week. I feel so bad. Yeah, Filbert is quite the character. He's one of those villagers that loves playing in the dirt with worms and other bugs and loves snacking and whatnot. So it's weird but also very cute at the same time. Anyways, so let's put on our construction hat again. I guess I didn't need this right now, but I will need it eventually to move these waterfalls. Maybe that could be the first thing I do. I don't know. Uncle Chunk, you've actually run out of work to do at this point? Wait, what work? I thought your work was to rest at home and feel better at this point. Do you play Animal Crossing? Do you mean work on your island? Ooh, if you play Animal Crossing, then we need to become friends. I don't think we're friends on Switch, are we? Okay, so I'm gonna just... Oop, I didn't mean to pick that up, but it needed to move, so it's fine. But yes, I'm gonna go ahead and move these one over. Now you're actually working from home until your isolation period is over. Oh, that doesn't sound very fun. Are you feeling better then, I guess? At least, I hope they let you at least stop feeling symptoms before being like, yo, can you do some work for us? Please tell me that's the case. I had to also isolate for a bit because I was exposed. Luckily I didn't get sick, but I ended up working from home for like, I don't know, a while because people around me kept getting positive tests. So every time I would get a negative test and be like, phew, okay, I'm fine. Somebody else would get in touch with me and be like, oh yeah, I tested positive. And so I'd have to get tested again, just like, I don't know. It freaked me out. But after 3 tests, I finally was like, okay, I think I'm good. You have some fatigue and congestion at this point. Okay, so not too bad, but I feel like, I don't know, fatigue can be pretty, I think it can impact your work quite a bit. So are you working full days? Oh, sinus pressure. So that's like a headache as well. I don't know. It feels like that they should be giving you these days off, but I guess it's not up to us, is it? Yeah, I hope you feel better soon as well. I'm just gonna put this pattern back down. Where is it? Got all these paths. Finally, I decided to utilize all of the custom slots that they gave us when they updated that. So pretty much I stuck to my original 25 and wasn't using any of the new 25 until, I don't know, last weekend or something, when I was like, ooh, I only have the basic pieces for this path. Let me get all the rest of them. And now I'm getting rid of my path. So I don't know if I'm going to really use it, but I'm happy to have it just in case. Okie doke. Wait, were there lights up there? Yes, it went. Oops, I have to fix that. And actually, I'm gonna need, whenever you need cliffs that you're just using to decorate, I think of it as like scaffolding. So I need a scaffolding cliff there. So that way I can put down my lamp. Funkle Chunk, you work for like 2 hours and get paid for 8. Okay, that's more like it. Now that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's probably what I would do too if I was sick. So yeah, let's see. The hyacinth lamp goes in the middle, and then we'll put another shell on the outside like it was. Does anybody else here play Animal Crossing? Or did you guys used to or anything like that? Because I took a big break from the game. I almost played for a year straight after the game came out, like literally every single day, which is how my hours racked up. But what happened to make me stop, it was not really intentional. I wasn't like, oh man, I've been going overboard, I should probably take a break. I ended up going on a trip, and the people I was visiting, I was like, oh, I want to really be present with them, so I'm not going to bring my Switch and play Animal Crossing while I'm there. So I ended up not doing that, and then I was gone for like, I don't know, 10 days or something like that. And so when I got back, I had gotten out of the habit of playing Animal Crossing every day, and then it turned out to be like a 7-month break or something without realizing it. It was pretty crazy. And then when the update came out, that's when I kind of got back into things. So Chibi, you play New Horizons and New Leaf. Oh, both at the same time. That's right. I should have known that you were playing, because you were talking about, you put the pictures in your house, and I think you also did mention New Leaf previously before too. Uncle Chunk, one of the Joy-Cons on your Switch broke and you haven't replaced it yet. Oh no! Do you have a Pro Controller or anything that you can use instead? As that's what I prefer to play with, but I think they're also kind of expensive. I don't know. My controller was a birthday present, so I didn't have to worry about it too much. Let's see. We want one of these. This one? No, this is the one we want. Guess you could order one. Yeah, you could. Do they sell single Joy-Cons, or do you have to buy a whole new one, or can you send it in to get it fixed or something? How does that work? And then we'll put this thing down on the corner. This one. There we go. Okay. So that's looking pretty good. I'm gonna test everything out on this side before I do it on the other side, I think. I'm a little bit more nervous about the other side. So my... Gosh darn it, I keep pressing the wrong button. My map isn't perfectly symmetrical with my plaza placement, so you can see that it's just shifted a little bit to the right, so there's a few more spaces. I wish I was shifted one to the left, so that way there was 2 spaces on the side of it, next to the path on the left side, and then 1 space on the right side, but there's 3 extra spaces over here, which is why I have room for this little area. But it's nice because as you're walking up here, you can still see that pattern on the sand to the right, but on the other side, it's just, I don't have space for that, so. Hey, Jay, welcome in. Good to see you, buddy. How was your Nuzlocke stream yesterday? I saw the notification this morning on my phone that you went live at like 1 a.m. or something for me. Have you finished it yet? Oh my goodness, that sounds pretty crazy to be up late doing that. But yeah, we're doing some Animal Crossing today. Plans kind of changed. I was originally supposed to stream Hamtaro on Game Boy Color, but my cartridge is a little faulty and all of my save data got erased, so we had a change of plans last minute because I didn't feel like replaying everything that we did last stream. But yeah, other than that, I guess things are going pretty good. My island is coming along. 1 a.m. Yeah, that's what time it said the alert on my phone came on. Was that not a thing? Like, am I just very confused? I could have sworn that's what I saw. I woke up this morning and I checked my phone and it was like, wait, I didn't see the sweating emoji. Does that mean I'm right? Well, you only lost 1 Pokemon last night. Okay, that's good. How far into it are you? Twitch is weird sometimes. You think it would have been 9 my time? Yeah, I'm Eastern. I did not get an alert though at 9. I was still awake then. Huh. That sucks that I didn't get to see the alert. A cut pleather skirt. No thank you. 7 badges, almost done. How many badges are in the game? I probably should know this, but I don't. Am I a Pokemon fan? Yes, but oh, there's only 8, so you are really, really close. Oh man, that's really exciting. But you didn't finish it last night. You had that much left you didn't finish. I bet you got pretty tired if you were... Oh no, wait, you weren't up at 1 a.m. you said. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Oops, what am I doing? But yes, I am a Pokemon fan. However, I did not become a Pokemon fan until I was an adult. So my first Pokemon game ever was Moon, which only came out a few years ago. So I'm pretty late to the Pokemon game. But I don't know, I enjoyed that game a lot. I haven't played a true Pokemon game since. I played... What am I going to get? Oh, I was thinking of going to get more Mermaid Fence, but I don't need to do that right now. We gotta start erasing stuff. But I played New Snap when that came out, and I played a bit of Let's Go Eevee, just to, I don't know, experience that, I suppose. And trying to think if there are any other ones. That might be it, honestly. Yeah, I'm a very inexperienced Pokemon fan. Am I gonna get, wait, which one was it? Arceus? Do we say Arceus and not Arceus? Yes, I have pre-ordered it. I pre-ordered it actually for Fran. Hey, there we go. Melissa, welcome in. How are you doing? But yes, my plan is to kind of watch Fran play Arceus because I don't know how much I'm gonna like it. The trailers, a lot of people are saying, has Breath of the Wild vibes, and I was one of the weird ones who was not a huge fan of Breath of the Wild, so if it's like that... Sorry, not a huge fan of playing Breath of the Wild. I really like watching people play it though, because it's very pretty. But yeah, if it's like that, then I would rather watch somebody, so I'm gonna... Yeah, we only bought 1 copy, so I'll let him definitely take hold of that first. But yeah, Melissa, how are you doing? It's good to see you again. How are your cats today? I hope that everybody's well in your household. But yeah, we're playing some Animal Crossing today again. It's been a while. You bet it'll be way more linear than Breath of the Wild. You think so? I don't know. It kind of, I mean, seems like that to me, but yeah, I don't know. Sorry, that was not very clear. I mean, it seems, at least kind of from what they've shown, it looks pretty expansive, but at the same time, I don't think they've said open world or anything like that, so maybe that is an indication that it is going to be more linear, but yeah, I don't know. You're excited? Me too! I'm excited to watch people play it. Melissa, you're frozen! No! I hope your heat's not out or anything. Warm yourself up, Melissa. We actually had our heat on too high for a while, so I think I'm still getting used to the New England winter here. It kind of got cold where we were before. It snowed like, I don't know, twice, and we were only there for 2 years, so we did get snow during winter both times, but What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, but it didn't get like this cold as it's gotten here. Around here, it's been below freezing basically for like a week or something. So yeah, I had the heat on really high, but then at night I was sweating, so I was like, this is not gonna work. So Funkelchunk, the graphics look bad. That's what I'm gonna say. In Arceus, you think they don't look good? You meant the stream was frozen. Oh, okay, gosh. I was so convinced that something was wrong with your heater. Oh man. But the game looks fun. I didn't think it looked that bad. What's wrong with Arceus? Look at the post in general gaming. Did you just put up a picture or something? Elder Scrolls Oblivion from 2006 versus... Oh, I see what you're saying. They kind of... I mean... What is that a picture of, though? Where did they get that picture? Is that from somebody who got a copy earlier than everyone else and took a screenshot? Or is this while it was still in development? Oh, it is Corpse Flower. Look at that. Thanks for posting that, Funkelchunk. Because yeah, I will agree that that doesn't look the best by any means. The grass is like printed onto the ground and the water looks very, like you can just see the tile that they've repeated over and over as the water texture. I don't know. Chibi, you hate the cold. Me too. That's why I was really trying to avoid it, and I overdid it with the heater. So I'm learning. I've adjusted it, and I found out that our heater can be controlled by an app, so I got it, and like I set this whole schedule of like, oh, I want the heater to be like cooler at night while I've got my thick blankets on, and then like start warming up a little bit before I wake up in the morning. And I just have it like fine-tuned now. I even made it so that in the evenings during certain hours when Fran and I are normally watching TV, that the heater won't come on, because the I don't know, the utility closet where the heater thingy is right next to our living room. So whenever it comes on, it's really loud and we always have to turn up the TV. So I was like, don't let the heater turn on during hours where we're most likely watching TV. So I think I've nailed it now. Jay, sure that doesn't look great, but the game looks fun. So, I mean, graphics are not everything. There's plenty of really fun old games that don't look amazing, but are still super fun. So, I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Did you pre-order it, Funkelchunk? Melissa, you can't change your avatar back to Tangy. 1 star points. Yeah, I might have made some changes, Melissa. I wanted people to feel like the points that they were earning could actually be used for something. And the Animal Crossing avatars are just really, really nice. And so I kind of felt bad taking it away from people who were able to use them before. But at the same time, like, I don't know. My little hamster ones that you guys are using now are like, they don't have that many frames to them. So they look cute, but they're not amazing. And so I figured all the amazing ones, you'll have to play the mini games and get points for them. So sorry about that. But if you want to do one of the redemptions with channel points, you have 3k Aurora points. Here, I'll redeem it for you. Okay, so whoever wins the Battle Royale wins like 500 points or something. So fingers crossed for you, Melissa. Jay, you agree, but it might be a nice first step. Oh, did I miss a message? Oh, sorry, Funkelchunk. Maybe you're jaded, but Pokemon games have shown minimal innovation. That's true. I guess pretty much when a new Pokemon game comes out, you know what it's basically gonna be. Slight changes and things. Oh, Melissa, you're hanging on. But, ooh, I actually have the most health so far. Ah, I destroyed you. I'm sorry, Melissa. No, don't let me kill everybody. Oh my gosh, Funkelchunk is down to me and you. Who's gonna do it? I have slightly more health. Oh, oh no. Well, sorry about that, everybody. I did not mean for that to happen, I swear. All those little things are med packs, so those didn't get picked up. I don't know if you can control your avatar at all while that's happening. Streamer favoritism. Rigged. No, I swear, you guys, I didn't mean to do it. It's just little Penelope apparently is the strongest out of all y'all. You and your pitchforks ain't got nothing on me. But yeah, if you do the slot machines too, Melissa, that can get you some points. There's also a very involved boss battle that we can attempt to do together if you wish, but it's pretty detailed, so if you want to learn how to play that, we can try it. Funkle Chunk, you have to interview someone. Oh, shoot. That's pretty impressive that you're the one that gets to interview people. Have you done it before? Actually, you're probably gone already. I'll ask you when you come back. I'm just gonna leave these in my pocket. I dropped these off here because they're supposed to go in the storage of this house, and I have been really lazy and not logged into those characters for a while, so... Oh, this is so much cleanup. This is the sucky part about redoing parts of your island. It's like, if you put so much time into making it look one way, and then you have to put so much time into undoing all of that, and then a ton more time into redoing it the way you want. Ugh. I don't know. I mean, this is not something that I super enjoy, like erasing everything, but I think putting down the new patterns is nice because you can at least get excited for what it looks like. Here, Melissa, let me give you some stars to start off with, so hopefully you can get a few points. Because I think the slot machines cost like some points to, you have to like buy in or whatever, just like real life. So that will give you some points to start. But yeah, jump, jump, jump. Isn't that a thing from Dora? Wasn't there an episode? I don't know, why did that just come to my mind? There's like a special episode of Dora where they're collecting stars and they go jump, jump, jump and collect stars just like this. So I hope you feel like an explorer. Yay, look at all your points. So yeah, I did make the avatars somewhat expensive, I guess, point-wise, but at the same time, I also feel like the amount of points you get are pretty generous. So some avatars cost 500 points, not channel points, it's like a separate currency. So we have 2 currencies on our channels now, or on our channel, which is, I think, a bit annoying, but as far as I could tell, there's no way to combine it with your channel points, so they had to be separate. But you still earn these other points for watching the stream, and you can get them from the little star mini game from the slots. If you win the battle royale, if we win the boss battle. Hey, look at you, Chibi! Aw, so cute! Is that Minish Cap Link? I actually hadn't seen that one yet. I downloaded it, but I've never seen anyone use it before. Ah, I love it! You're so cute and tiny. You're smaller than Penelope, so it has to be Minish Cap Link. It's the only thing that makes sense for why you'd be so little. It is him, yes. I love it. Okay, I have to see. It already feels better. Oh my gosh, I can tell the difference just from getting rid of that. Wow. Oh, this feels so much better. Okay, so anyone who is experiencing a lot of lag on your island, it might not necessarily be from too much furniture. If you have extensive paths around, that could be the culprit, because that is definitely what I'm experiencing right now. Wow, it feels so much better. I cannot believe it. It's crazy too, because as it was happening, I didn't really notice. I like laid out all that path in just a couple days and was just really excited with how pretty it looked and didn't even think about the lag at all. And then Fran was watching me play a few times and he was like, oh my god, the lag, how can you stand that? And I was just like, huh, what are you talking about? But kind of after he pointed it out, I could never unsee it. So I don't know, hopefully that's a fix for some of you guys, if anyone else cares about that. I mean, it didn't bother me for a while, so maybe it doesn't bother you either, but if it does eventually get on your nerves, hopefully that can be a place for you to start. Okay. But yeah, and I am, like I said, very excited to be able to hear footprints again, or not hear footprints, but footsteps, hear the footstep noises. They make me happy. Melissa, you had some lag when you visited me. Oh, I know. I try to warn people, like, at some point. I was like, just please, I'm sorry, you're gonna have lag issues when you come to my island. I remember Coralina came and she didn't say anything while she was here, but afterwards, I said something to her about like, oh, sorry how laggy it was. And she was like, no, it felt like I was moving through a dream. It was great. And I was like, oh, that's really sweet of you. But no, we don't want the lag. You thought it was normal. I mean, it kind of is now. Oops, I don't need to go down yet. Actually, sure, I'll build my scaffolding cliff while I'm down here. A lot of people really like having these paths around, or there's cluttercore is a really common way for people to decorate their islands. So I don't know, the Switch just isn't powerful enough really to handle these things, and then there's not a limit in the game as far as I can tell for how much stuff you can put out, so it's really easy to go overboard, especially with how pretty you can make some things. Like, I was in love with my paths when I first put it down. I thought it was so beautiful, and I still think it is. I really do like the new design I've come up with, but yeah, the path it really made my this part of my island feel the way I wanted it to feel, like very dreamy mermaid. I forgot to make my waterfall. Yeah, it's what I felt like brought it all together at that point. And so it was a little scary to decide to change what I felt was such a core feature of this part of my island, but I think it's going to turn out really pretty. The Switch needs to go to on a training montage. It really does. Oh my gosh. I mean, it has some really cool capabilities though, you know, with being able to do handheld and be on the TV. For me, that's worth it. That's a trade-off that I'm very happy with. Just the versatility of that, because I have used it in both modes extensively. I never had a Switch Lite, so I don't know what it's like to be forced to only play on a smaller screen, but I don't know, just how easy it is to play on your couch or whatever, and then, I don't know, the next day you're going on a road trip and you can just take your same game with you that you were playing yesterday on the couch, and now you can play it in the car or on like the airplane or whatever. I don't know, it's just really handy. So Chibi, you do love being able to bring your Switch with you whenever you visit your sister. Yeah, that's true too, like going to people's houses and stuff, just to be able to share your games with them if they don't have any consoles or something like that. I don't know. It makes it so easy, and I do think it's worth the trade-off. I mean, people must feel that way, otherwise no one would buy the Switch, but Jay, Switch is amazing. Your favorite console? Me too. I think I've played more Switch than any other console in my life. Okay, that's definitely true because I have played so much Animal Crossing by this point, but I don't know, it deserves it. It really is, makes it easy to play. So Melissa, BRB, G has to call Nan. Okie doke. We'll see you soon. I thought you were gonna say Gigi, and that's your cat, but I don't know why your cat would be making a phone call, so I don't know. We'll see in a little bit, Melissa. Chibi, one of your favorites too. Yeah, it's really fun, so glad that Nintendo tries to be so innovative with all of their consoles, at least, even though they're not so much with Pokemon games. Are they still the main people that make Pokemon games these days? I don't know if that's the case or not. As I know, Niantic does Pokemon Go, so I don't know if somebody else... She always talks to her Nan? Wait, your cat talks to her grandma, Melissa? Are you being serious, or am I... What? Or does Nan stand for something that's not grandma? Like, is that some kind of acronym for a veterinarian or something that I don't know about? I'm not sure what's going on, but hope your cat enjoys her phone call? Question mark? I don't know what's going on. Okay, so now we need... Which one? This one. I always have to think about it for a second because I have to think about which edge I want it facing. But I think we got it. I also have two different corner pieces I have to decide between. So I have this type of corner where it sticks out a lot, or this type of corner where it's not as visible. And now I've done like two different things here. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. All these little details. I definitely get bogged down by details really easily. It's just the way my brain works. I can't help it. So all the little things matter to me. I'm like, everything must be symmetrical and everything has to make sense for why I've done it. And I just can't help it. Oop, see, that was the wrong one. Yeah. Oh, so tedious. But it will be beautiful and not laggy, I hope. One thing I was nervous about was whether or not this new design still had too much custom pathing. It's way less, but I don't know, still kind of a lot. Let's see, this one, we want it facing outwards. That's this one. Jay, have you played Animal Crossing at all recently? You do have an island, right? I think I remember that. But I also feel like I remember you not playing so often anymore. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people did come back when the update came out, but they also dropped off really quickly again, which I don't know if I was really expecting that to happen. I guess I thought it was going to be a pretty big revival for longer than it was, because I definitely think a lot of people came back for it, but Jay, not recently. You had maybe 100 hours on your island, but you actually just deleted that island. Really? What made you delete it? I'm always kind of in awe when people do that, because I've put so much time into my island. I feel like I could never delete the whole thing. Even if I wanted to start over my design, I probably wouldn't restart. I would probably flatten my entire island and sell a bunch of my stuff, because I just can't bear the thought, honestly, of having to get all the DIYs again. Like, it takes so long, and especially with some of the ones that are only seasonal, you have to wait for a whole year to get all of the different Celeste ones, and oh my gosh. You only deleted it because you tried your hand at modding your old Switch. Ooh, how did that go? Successful? And also, what does it do when you mod your Switch? I don't really know much about that. I've always I don't know, I'm scared to break my stuff, so I don't really try those things. I'm not very tech savvy when it comes to things like that. I feel that as long as I'm not doing anything too crazy with technology, I understand it fairly well, but if it's something like modding, I don't know, it freaks me out, and I feel like I'm just gonna break the whole thing, so I don't. It worked well. You English patched a copy of Yoka. What is... Hey, hello.
Greater 9 love, greater
in.
9 love.
Oh, thank you so much for resubscribing. How are you? It's good to see you, Kadium. What did I say? Yoka? Yokai? I don't know what that is, Jay. I don't know how to say it. I'm sorry. Shell Arch. But anyways, you English patched a copy of Yokai Watch 1 Remaster and Dokapon. Okay, I don't know what those are. You also have some themes for it. Alright, it sounds cool. I don't fully know what it means, but it wasn't very hard? Really? I can't believe that, no. Do you have experience modding anything else, Jay? Because I've never done anything like that at all with anything. So it just feels very intimidating. I don't know. Kadiam, how have you been? Oh, you're not very well. You tested positive for COVID today. No. Feeling very tired, but going to alert for a while. Okay. I'm so sorry about that. Oh, I hope it wasn't something from work. Probably was something from work, but definitely rest up as much as you need to, Kadiam. Oh, man. And hopefully we can keep you company and give you some chill vibes to help you relax. How am I doing? Pretty good. I had a few hiccups today with stream, and by a few I mean mainly one, where all of my save data from Hamtaro got erased from our last stream, so we were gonna have to start over, and I don't want to do that, so that's why we're doing Animal Crossing right now. My plan is to try and one-shot Hamtaro on Sunday, so I don't know, hopefully we can do that. I couldn't do it tonight just because it's a weeknight, first of all, and I didn't want to play too late, and also it felt very tedious to just redo the exact same thing I have just done. Did not feel like doing that. So yeah, I was a little bit in the back of my mind worried that that would happen. So I bought this cartridge used at a used video game store, and the lady who sold it to me was like, okay, this is the only copy we have of that game. And I was really excited to actually find it because I had not seen it at any other used video game stores before that. And so I did know it wasn't the best copy when I bought it. So she like tested it in front of me and showed me like, hey, see, it doesn't always get read correctly. Sometimes you'll have to like blow on it or whatever, but if you just insert it a couple times, it reads and it works. And so I was like, okay, yeah, that's fine. Like, I mean, as long as it reads, I can play it, you know, even if it takes a couple tries to get it to do that. So because I knew it was touchy, I made some jokes of like, oh, you know, this cartridge doesn't work perfectly. Hopefully my save data doesn't get erased. But I didn't actually think it would happen. And then I was getting ready for stream today and I had everything all set up and I was like, oh, I haven't turned on the GameCube yet. And I go to do that. And then the game loads and it was like, only had an option for new game. There was nowhere to load what I had done. And I was like, uh-oh. So, yeah, that happened like 2 minutes before I went live, and I was just like, well, we're gonna have to change plans pretty quickly tonight because yeah, I was not about to just redo everything. So hopefully by Sunday I will get over that and be ready to play again because I do want to finish it. It was really cute. But that means that anybody who missed the first little bit from Sunday will have a chance to catch up with it. So silver lining there. Penelope in that game is just the cutest. Oh my gosh. You get to see her like playing with a little frog and it was, oh, I loved it so much. So I am excited to experience that again. But there was also some mini games that were really annoying that I'm not super looking forward to, but we'll get through it. It will be okay. So yeah, that's the plan for Sunday now. So I'll probably be back on Animal Crossing, I think, next week too. Or sorry, not next week, on Thursday. I don't know what I'm doing yet next week. Speaking of that, though, actually, that is something I wanted to talk to everyone about. So for anyone that's here, if I have been keeping track correctly, tonight is my 90th stream. So we're actually really, really close to 100, which I thought was super exciting. I didn't really do a celebration for my 1-year streamiversary. Yeah, 90 streams, Jay. I couldn't believe it either, but I save like thumbnails of all my streams because I upload them to YouTube, and I like from the start called them like stream 1, stream 2, blah blah blah. So I at least as of yesterday had 89 thumbnails. So tonight it will be my 90th one. And but yeah, so I didn't do a 1-year celebration. I don't know, I wasn't fully satisfied with like calling it 1 year because I don't know if this would matter to other people, but at least for me, like I took a decent break a few times where I was away for like a month or two. So I was like, is it really a year if I didn't actually stream a year? So I didn't do anything for that. But I feel like 100 streams is very concrete. Like I can say that I actually did all of that. So I want to do something special, but I don't know what yet. So I want ideas from you guys. What is a good idea for stream number 100 to celebrate? I need ideas because one of my friends recently had her 6-month streamiversary and she did a 6-hour stream to celebrate, and I was like, I'm not about to do a 100-hour stream. What is that, like over 4 days straight? So no thank you. I was trying to think of games that had a theme of 100 or something, and Fran helped me think of Tetris 99, but I feel like that's not very exciting, so I don't know. That's awesome. Congrats. Yeah, thank you so much, Jay. I am excited about it. I did not at all think I was going to stick with streaming for this long whenever I started, but I'm really happy I did. I've been having a lot of fun with it. So, Gigi, you're back and no answer. Your mom will talk to Gigi, and G will chirp and meow answers to her. It's super cute. Oh my gosh, your cat actually does talk on the phone. That sounds so adorable, Melissa. Oh my goodness. I was never a cat person until I lived with a roommate who had a cat. And he was like the sweetest cat I have ever met in my whole life. He used to come into my room. I studied a lot in my room because I had a lot of roommates and it was kind of noisy to be at the kitchen table or something. But he would come into my room while I was studying and like jump up on the bed with me, and he would like cuddle with me. Sometimes he would lay on my chest if I was laying down. He would just cuddle right there and keep me nice and warm, and it was just the sweetest thing. So he really changed me completely into now a cat person. I think I still like dogs better, but definitely am open to getting cats now, so changed me for the better, I think. Funkle Chunk, you got told to call someone by the recruiter and the person doesn't answer. Uh-oh. That's not good. Was that supposed to be like a scheduled interview and they just didn't pick up the phone when they were supposed to? Whoops. Melissa, it's so cute. G presses buttons and hangs up with your mom all the time. Oh my gosh. The troubles of being on the phone with a cat, I suppose. What the heck? I want to experience that someday, being on the phone with a cat. Oh man. Funkle Chunk, no, they just told you to call them shortly. Okay, so are you... It was supposed to be an interview, but like not really. Is this like a pre-interview phone call type of thing? You'd think they keep their phone by them. I mean, maybe they went to the bathroom right when you called. I don't know. I always try and give people the benefit of the doubt, but honestly, people do very strange things, so I have no idea. Oh, this is their second interview. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. You would think. Although today I did mess up and I showed up 10 minutes late to a meeting, which was the first time I did that ever since I have started my new job, and I felt really embarrassed and nobody said anything, but I don't know, I just felt like I didn't like it. Felt like I messed up, but the thing was, this felt like just an excuse to myself as well, but out of all the meeting attendees, I was the only one who was optional to show up, but I also felt like that maybe I shouldn't have been listed as optional because I have been attending all of the meetings regarding this topic so far, and I'm like very involved with this project. So the guy who scheduled the meeting is actually kind of new on the project, so maybe he didn't know how involved I was, and that's why he put me as optional. I don't know, but at least in my head I was like, oh, maybe that could be an okay reason why I was late, is I was just an optional attendee. I don't know. But yeah, I thought the meeting was at 1:30 and it turns out it was right at 1 o'clock, so... And normally I have my phone next to me and that will like give me notifications saying, hey, you've got a meeting that's about to start. But I accidentally left my phone not near me. So whoops, everything just lined up badly. My memory didn't work. My phone didn't work. So, but you live and learn. Hopefully nobody says anything about it ever. I just feel bad. The recruiter interviews them first, then they refer them to site-specific supervisors. Ooh, so you're the supervisor there. I see. So do you interview a lot of people then, Funkle Chunk? Does it feel weird to do that? I feel like most people are never... Oh gosh, this looks so bad. Most people are never on the other side of that, so... Did I just erase the only one that was in the right spot? No. So what is it like to interview someone? Do you notice when people give answers that, like, you know how you can look up tips for how to answer interview questions and things like that? Can you notice when people have done that? And is that a good thing because that means they prepared, or is it more like, oh, they're just giving a generic answer? It's probably more nuanced than that. I don't know. 13, welcome back. Were you able to finish your work, I hope? That you're done with that. I'm still decorating, but Animal Crossing is pretty much never ending. Dang it, I screwed that up twice in a row. So, makes sense that I'm still doing this. I keep putting the wrong one down. Okay, so it's gonna go to the top, so I need that. Which corner do I need? I need this corner. I have to think about this so hard. I don't know why it's this hard for me. This corner and then this one. Okay, and then we'll just fix the last two there. Oh, the vent cleaning guy came. Okay. What vent needed to be cleaned? Like something to do with your heater, maybe? We had a guy come in and change our filter recently. Is that like what you mean? Or at work? No, wait, you said you're working from home. Funkle Chunk, it was weird the first couple of times, but you're really used to it now. It's way more annoying over the phone because you can't read the body language. Oh, is that very important? To read the body language? What do you pick up from that? Like if they're nervous or what kinds of things? I had to have a guy change my AC filter? No, well... You're being confusing now because I thought you were talking about Animal Crossing for a second. We have like a filter in our heater thingy. I don't know what it is. But yeah, a guy had to come in and change it. That's not weird. We live in like a community area with like resident services and everything. So there's maintenance people that come by and do stuff. I don't know. Funkle Chunk, honestly, for your interviews, you're just trying to scare them away with worst case scenarios to see if they could handle stuff when it hits the fan. That sounds very intense. I don't know if I would do very well at one of those interviews, Funkle Chunk. Dang. See if they're lying. Ooh, yeah. Your interviews sound very scary. I want to know, how do most people deal with it when you give them like a scary scenario? Or you just change your own 13? But don't you own your place, or do your parents own it or something like that? Right? See, I don't have enough money to do that, 13. You're very lucky, you know that. How were these before? Was this pushed up one more? I need the sides to match. It annoys me so much when I think I have everything perfect and then I would go and upload my dream and then, like, I don't know, a week later or something, I'd be running around my island and notice that something was slightly off, and it was like, no, now I have to get ready to upload my dream again. And for me, that is not a simple task. I have a whole checklist of things that I like to do before I upload my dream, which includes, like, changing the time to 5 a.m. so it's sunrise when people come, and I had made this crossword that goes with my island. So essentially it was like, as you explore my island, you can figure out the answers to the crossword puzzles. So there's little things I had to leave out for that everywhere. I needed to make sure I was wearing a specific outfit and like running around to make sure I had plucked all the weeds and all these things. And I was just like, oh my gosh, I need to move one piece of furniture half a square over, and now I have to do a million things that takes me like 2 hours. So I try as much as possible to make things perfect the first time so I don't have to deal with that. Oh, now I don't remember how these were either. Was this one in front? Funkle Chunk, a lot of them say they can't handle it, but the turnover rate recently suggests otherwise. Oh, say they can handle it, sorry. Oh, well, I mean, I guess until you're really in that situation, it might be kind of hard to say what you could and couldn't handle, because your work sounds pretty intense sometimes. I don't think I could handle it, I'll be honest. I will tell you straight up, I could not do what you do. But I guess that just makes it all the more impressive that that's what you do. And this guy goes here. Where is my guppy? Pretty sure I do like big fish in the back and small fish in the front, so it must have been like this. Okay, so I think I also have something here. I have, oh yeah, that's right. I changed this so that these actually go like that. And then I have a path that's kind of like, it leads up to the entrance, so it comes around. Well, I can just show you. I have it on the other side. Melissa, you're interested in what Funkle Chunk does. You enjoy it though? If Funkle Chunk wants to share, yeah, go for it, Funkle Chunk. Cause yeah, I don't know if you've said it on stream before. You work at a secure residential facility. Yeah. So he manages the residential facility, I suppose. Which sounds like a lot of responsibility. I'm good with my one project that I'm on right now, and my team lead keeps talking about how we're gonna add another project to my workload this year, and I've just been like, yeah, sounds great. I mean, what he's mentioning for my second project does sound interesting, but I'm still like, oh gosh, this one is already difficult enough. It's probably good for me. The position that I have right now at the company is a postdoc, so really this is like a transitional learning position between college, or I guess PhD, and actually getting a real job. So it's good that he's pushing me, and I should use this time as much as I can to learn and get used to this kind of thing. Oh, Melissa, you were gonna say teacher. I mean, I think it could be similar. At least some of the duties, maybe. Like, you have to definitely be good at dealing with people. A 15-bed facility. Gotcha, Funkle Chunk. 13-year professional gamer. Oh, really, 13? What games do you play professionally? Tell me. Gets all the ladies. Oh, yeah, I'm sure. What was the last game I've ever seen? Oh, yeah. 13's pretty good at Smash, you guys. I will give him that. I am not. I don't much like playing Smash. Actually, I don't know if I've ever tried the one on Switch before, because it's just not my favorite game. Why do customers say rectify this? Is that supposed to be a lead up to a joke, or are you asking a legit question? Why do customers say rectify this? It sounds like you're gonna do a pun or something, Melissa. Oh my goodness. The Automod did not like that. Rectify is its own word, Melissa. I cannot help that it is similar to other words, similar sounding. I don't know. I feel like rectify is not weird. You're making it weird, Melissa. It's just a normal word. Your brain has interesting associations. Okay, I gotta think again which side the paths go on. My brain hurt. You're doing work emails. Okay, gotcha. And a customer asked you to rectify something, I see. And you immediately thought, but. You hate when they say rectify this. 13? I guess I will let that through. The Automod also did not like that. Does your girlfriend have an accent, 13? Why does she say that? That's an interesting one. No, we want to display on the ground. Display. Oh gosh, not there. There we go. No, Karen, calm down. But yeah, we have. What was the thingy that? Here we go. What's it called? Twitch would not let me put farts in the title of the point redemptions, so that's why it's called Biological Blast, but butts. I thought that was pretty funny that I got around to using that. She just has difficulty with that word. Okay. Is she self-conscious about that? I would be probably very self-conscious about that. Oh my goodness. She was telling you about her annual checkup. Was she really? Like, is that the first time you ever heard her say that? Was in that context and you just thought she was being like super honest about her last doctor's appointment? Oh, I need to be facing the other way. Poor Julian. Whenever I'm doing stuff, I always ignore my villagers. I feel kind of bad because earlier this morning when I was doing my dailies, he also ran up to me and was like, "Hey, princess." That's what all my villagers call me. He was like, "Hey, princess. Hey, princess." And he was like doing a little flower dance next to me for like 30 seconds. And I was just ignoring him because I was trying to do stuff. And now here he is, obviously trying to get my attention. And I'm just like, "Bruh, Julian, I'm working." Funkle Chunk, you need to eat something. Suggestions for what you should order, preferably spicy to help with congestion. Mexican can be spicy. Korean food, that would be pretty spicy. I don't know. What else? I had jalapenos in my quesadilla. That was like as much spicy as I can do right now. Is that something you would be interested in? Do you like quesadillas, Funkle Chunk? 13, you're like, your what checkup? Does she know that she does that? Like, does she realize it? I just feel like if I had trouble with that word and it was my first time kind of doing that in front of someone, I would be so self-conscious about it that I'd be like, listen, I'm trying to tell you about this thing, but let me just warn you because I can't say this word properly and it's going to sound weird. Melissa, this guy wants you to send him replacement parts but doesn't feel like he should answer any of your questions. How are you going to know what replacement parts to send him if he's not going to answer your questions? Or like, how are you going to verify that he's asking for the correct things? That feels very unhelpful. No cheese for you. Okay. Well, Korean food shouldn't have cheese in it if you do like that kind of thing. I don't normally get spicy food though when I get Korean. I usually do Korean barbecue. Not recently, I guess, but that's one of my favorite things to get. Or bibimbap, which also is really not spicy unless you just put spicy sauce on it. If you get pho, you could dump a ton of sriracha in it. That could work. Melissa, exactly. Not getting rectified tonight, buddy. Well, hopefully he'll learn his lesson, Melissa, because obviously nothing's gonna happen unless he answers your questions, so don't know what he's expecting. Seems risky to eat soup at your computer. Okay, so not soup, no cheese, but spicy. Sushi? Is sushi spicy? I feel like, I guess it could be spicy, but not necessarily. Which corner is it? This corner? This corner. Okay, look at that. Super cute. And we need arch to put back. Korean sounds pretty good. Yeah, you could get some kind of rice bowl. I'm sure like bibimbap also comes with spicy sauce, I think, that you can put on top. I probably just don't put that much, so it's not super spicy for me. I think kimchi is like somewhat spicy, or they also have really good like cucumber salads that are kind of made in the same way as kimchi that are also pretty spicy. I love that so much. Is wasabi what you need? Or no, you're telling him wasabi is what you need, Funkle Chunk. I mean, I think you also do like sushi, right? But I personally don't like sushi, so my vote's for Korean, if you ask me. Do you have a lot of good restaurants around, Funkle Chunk? I feel like that's one thing that I've been missing since moving, is there are not, at least where I am, not a lot of great restaurant choices when it comes to Asian food. So coming from the West Coast, where there's like a huge Asian influence in a lot of the bigger cities around there, I'm missing that a lot now. I'm not really in a big city now though, so that could be part of it too. But yeah, pretty much anytime I would go out before, it would be some type of Asian, whether it was like Vietnamese or Korean, Japanese, Chinese, Thai, like, I don't know. It would be one of those or burgers. Like, that's all I would ever get when I go out, some type of Asian food or hamburgers. Funkle Chunk, you love sushi. There's this sushi omakase place. $75 for dinner, but it's so good. Oh man. I bet Fran would love that. He hates that I don't like sushi because there's so many sushi places that he wants to go to, but then there's like nothing for me to eat. And I always try and tell him like, oh, it's fine. Like, you should go do that anyway. Like, I'll find something. There's usually something, like some crummy noodle plate or like yakitori chicken or at least like gyozas or something that I can eat, but he feels bad when that's all there is for me, so he doesn't do it that much. But I need to get better at my convincing. So much Asian food in Portland. Oh yeah, true. I bet there's a lot of good places. Chibi, now you want sushi. Oh no, I'm sorry. Are you able to get sushi though, Chibi? Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe we just decided what your dinner is tonight. Funkle Chunk, you took your dad and he was very adventurous. ate geoduck and salmon roe. Wow. Sorry, it's not geoduck, it's gooey duck, right? That's that clam thing? Is it a clam? Or is it something else? I always thought it was a clam, like a giant one. Yep. Yeah, I would definitely not be brave enough to try that. I don't really eat any seafood still. I'm very sensitive to the smell. Like, anytime someone says, oh, it doesn't taste fishy, and I'm like, I can smell it. It just smells fishy. I don't want to put it in my mouth. I don't know. It's the same thing with coffee. Like, so many times Fran has tried to get me to try a coffee drink, and he's like, oh, don't worry. This one has so much chocolate in it. It doesn't even taste like coffee. And then I try a sip, and I'm like, dude, all I taste is coffee. There's just a few things that I'm very sensitive to. So, I don't know. Fish and coffee are those things. Dang it, why do I keep putting it on the wrong side? I can't put down the patterns and talk at the same time because then I put it in the wrong spot. Okay, well at least I only messed up on one. That's fine. 13 gooey ducks are like elephant trunks. Yeah, it sounds huge. Funko Chunk, pretty tasty, honestly. How do you go about eating it, though, if it's that big? Melissa, you don't have much variety in New England unless you want seafood. Great. That's super for me. Anything else, please? Geoduck. Oh, Geodude and Psyduck had a baby. That would be an interesting thing to eat, Chibi. Aren't there arguments about whether or not people eat Pokemon in the games or something? I don't know. Maybe I made that up. Oh, darn it, I forgot to do my other little pathway. I don't need these two. Hold on. Funko Chunk, you prefer raw fish to cooked fish, TBH. And you can't drink coffee because of your heartburn. Oh, that makes sense. I need to be doing better with my own, honestly, but it just feels like there's too many things that trigger it that's like impossible to cut them all out. So like if I'm gonna still eat some things that trigger it, I may as well just eat everything that triggers my heartburn is kind of my mindset right now. Not the healthiest, but at least I'm eating food that tastes good. 13, they were selling live ones in Hong Kong. Live gooey ducks. And then how do you cook those too? Do you just throw them in a pot of boiling water or something? Funko Chunk, they cut into tiny slices and put it on the sushi. Okay, so you're not getting like a huge elephant trunk like 13 was saying. I got it. That made it sound very intimidating, but if it was just like a small slice, I guess that's more doable. They eat Magikarp and Slowpokes. Wait, who's they? Is that canon? I thought that was like an argument that people were having, but is that legit? Melissa, you're not a seafood girl. You had to rectify that mistake. So, what do you get, Melissa? Party pizzas or something like that? I remember you posting that in Oakwood's Discord. I still don't understand what it is. Is it like pizza bread? Like, you told me there was sauce on it, but the picture did not look like there was sauce on it, and I was very confused. It just looks like normal bread, to be honest. Or if it was far enough away, like zoomed out, it looked kind of like brownies. I don't know, but you told me it was pizza, and I didn't know what was going on. Funko Chunk, you take something called famotidine, maybe is how you say that, every day for heartburn. I don't take any medication right now for it. I did at one point, but I remember the doctor telling me like, oh, you can take this for now, but it's not a long-term solution. So whenever that ran out, I never refilled it because she kind of scared me. And then that was a doctor that I just saw while I was at school. And I don't know, every school I've been to, like the way the medical facility thingy works is that you technically have a doctor that is assigned to you probably by like last name or whatever, so technically you're supposed to see that one, but if they don't have an appointment open, then you can just see any of the other doctors. So I'm pretty sure that like every time I went to the doctor I saw a different one, so I didn't really have consistency, I guess, in my medical care while at school, which I don't know, maybe a little bit on me for not really caring who I scheduled my appointments with, but I didn't do a good job with following up on that with any of the other doctors that I saw, so. But I'm gonna change that now. I have made an appointment for like a yearly checkup or whatever with a doctor that I found in my new area. Very proud of myself for adulting and getting that done. So got that in a few months. I'll probably ask about that. Maybe get some treatment finally for my heartburn. It's pretty bad. I have it pretty bad. Pretty much anything, I swear, triggers it. Like, I remember there was one point where I was like, I'm gonna learn whatever diet I need to have that's gonna stop my heartburn from triggering. And so I was reading all about it and the different foods that you shouldn't eat and the ones that are okay and blah, blah, blah. And I swear to God, I would just have like a banana for breakfast, a plain banana, nothing else. And I would get heartburn. And I was just like, what is this? I just couldn't deal. So, wait, I don't need to be in here. And the same thing too, I'd have like a plain bowl of oatmeal. I would put milk in it and then I got heartburn from that. And I was like, oh, maybe it was the milk. Like maybe it was too high fat content or something. So then I tried like oatmeal without any milk at all. And I still think I was triggered by it. So I don't know. I feel like I'm a hopeless case. Oh, Melissa, you told me about party pizzas. You can't eat it. Party pizza has Parmesan cheese in the sauce. It's just dough and sauce. And Parmesan cheese, it sounds like. But is it all mixed together in the dough and then you bake it? Or do you make the dough and then put the sauce and the cheese on top? Also, 13, I missed a message from you as well. In Silver and Gold, they were killing slowpokes for the tails? What? That doesn't mean they eat them, though. Magikarps were eaten once in the show? Wait, for real? I've never heard of that. Like, it was legit canon, like, very explicit that happened? I feel like one more thing. Chibi, you two need to look after yourselves more. It's true, I do. But like I said, I'm making progress. I think I at least have made an appointment to talk to someone about it. Is that appointment soon? Ish. It will happen eventually. That doctor was very booked, but I was able to get something scheduled at the very least. Funko Chunk, your doctor said this was okay for extended use 1 to 2 times per day. Okay, that's good. It's over the counter, so you could just start taking it. We're cursed. Apparently, I don't know. Maybe I should try it. You can DM me the name of it again later. But yeah, I do feel like I have it pretty bad. And it makes me sad that some of my favorite stuff are like definitely my worst triggers. So some things make sense that trigger me because like all the stuff that it says would trigger my heartburn, definitely do it. Like tomatoes and onions and chocolate. And all those are things that I really love. And it's just so frustrating. Like, how can I not put onions in what I'm cooking? It's impossible. Garlic too. And like excessive oil. Like, what is excessive oil when you're cooking? Like, what is allowed? I don't know. Where's my shell arch? Shell arch. There it is. There we go. Funko Chunk, you've gotten heartburn from walking on an empty stomach. Also, eating more slowly helps with heartburn. Oh, maybe that's something I should try because I feel like I do eat really fast. I've been noticing that actually the last couple days. I'm like, it only took me 15 minutes to finish my entire lunch. So that's something to think about. But yeah, I get heartburn from an empty stomach as well. I don't even have to be walking. It's just like, oh, you haven't eaten in a while? Here's some acid up your throat. Thank you, body. I appreciate it. Okay, I need to go back and double check the other side what these fish models were arranged like. This one looks like there's half a space still on the top, so same as the other. What? They eat the slowpoke tails. What? So they're not collecting it for like the shell at the end or something? They collect it to eat it. That sounds so weird. Why specifically the tail? Melissa, dough with sauce on top and the cheese is mixed in the sauce. Huh. And it's called party pizza. It just doesn't sound very exciting. And when I hear the word party, it sounds exciting. But then you're giving me pizza that's made with bread instead of real crust and you're not putting cheese on it. How's that party pizza? Let's see, is this the one that goes here? Yes, okay. This was Dory and Nemo, I'm pretty sure, were these two. Cancer table. Uncle Chunk, you're over here done eating after 5 minutes. Whoa! How do you do that? That actually sounds like a superpower or something. Clownfish model. And there we go. Should this go up? No. All right, it's coming along, you guys. Look how cute. I think it's okay that there's not anything lining the path right here because you can see the upcoming paths. Wow, I feel like I can super tell the difference. Holy cow. My character is so fast now. This feels great. I am loving this. I was hoping that once I cleared this area up that it would make the lag feel better even on the left side where I had already cleaned things, and I think it definitely has. Oh man. So crazy the difference. 1 eternity later, appointment time. Pretty much, Chibi. Yeah, it's not till the summer. Because they were like, oh, if you have a more pressing thing that you need to be seen for, we can like schedule you a visit for this week. But if it's just like your yearly physical, she has an appointment in July. And I was like, oh, okay, I guess, sure. Why must our bodies be such jerks? I know, Chibi, it's highly annoying. It wasn't actually something that I noticed for a long time, but then, I don't know what caused me to become conscious of it, but once I did realize, now I notice pretty much every time I get heartburn and I hate it. I wish that I was living in my blissful obliviousness as I was before, but sadly I'm not. But I don't think it was like a new thing that developed for me. I feel like I've had this my whole life because I do have memories of when I was a kid, like rushing over to the refrigerator to like the little water dispenser on our fridge and being like, oh my god, my throat's on fire, like I'm dying, I need some water right now. And I would drink water and it wouldn't help, and I wouldn't understand like why my throat was burning when I hadn't eaten anything spicy. But hey, it turns out that my stomach just sucks. I don't know if I'm like making too much acid or if just my esophagus doesn't really like seal up properly to keep the acid down there, or what the issue is. I did at one point get tested for some kind of bacteria that can live in your gut, because that can be a cause of it, but I tested negative for that, so who knows what it is. Should have just gotten a few more sticks of RAM instead in my Switch. Uncle Chunk, I wish. Melissa, that's how all the doctors are right now. Oh, really? I guess that makes sense because people were probably avoiding them for a while after everything that went down. So, wait, do I? Yes, okay. For some reason I thought I was off by one tile compared to the other side, but no. So yeah, I mean, I am included in that group. I was putting off appointments until things kind of settled down, but I was also like where I ended up living during the first year of the pandemic, I wasn't really expecting to be there. Like, I don't know. It just kind of happened where like I went to go stay with Fran because we were long distance at that point, and I was like, hey, my campus shut down, there's no reason for me to physically be there anymore, so I went to go stay with him, but we didn't know how long it was going to be. And I remember joking about like, hey, wouldn't it be funny if I was like moving in with you right now and we didn't know it? And it was just like, haha, yeah, but this is probably going to be over like in a few months, or I don't know, less than that. Everybody was super optimistic at the beginning, and then hey, it turns out I did move in with him and we didn't realize. So but yeah, I kind of felt like I was living there, but I wasn't fully living there. So I didn't really have like a doctor or a dentist or anything while I was with him, because it was supposed to be temporary. I was like in that mindset still, like, oh, this is just a temporary thing. Like, I still actually live where I'm going to school, but I never went back there. So, Uncle Chunky, you remember the first time you noticed heartburn after eating a Pop-Tart your senior year of high school? That would do it, I suppose. But what is it in the Pop-Tart? Is it like the fat? Because I definitely could imagine that would give me heartburn. Was it a chocolate Pop-Tart? Or like, can sugar do it? I don't feel like I've read that sugar can do it, but maybe. Melissa, you had to get a doctor to write you an order to get blood work done, as it's been since 2019. It's been since 2019 since you had that test done, so you needed it again. He was confused why you wanted blood work, but he was confused why you wanted blood work, but out in the paper for it. He didn't ask for a basic metabolic panel that you can see. Why, dude? Oh no. So he like scheduled your blood work or whatever, and then didn't ask for like a super standard test on it. Am I understanding that correctly? I need to look at the other one again. I think I used like the poofy, the fat corners on those. Yes. I think I need to change these. I don't know if, I don't think these should be the big corners like that. I like the thinner looking ones on those. On the square corners, the thin ones, but on the round corners, the fat ones. So we need this one. Fungal Chunket with s'more is your favorite flavor. Sugar 100% gives you heartburn. Okay, it probably does for me too. I swear, like I said, anything triggers mine. It's just, it's the worst. But I just ignore it. Is a naked brain with all the nerves attached considered not safe for work in your Discord? What is a naked brain? Is it something that's like kind of graphic? Because if that's the case, then please don't put it in there, because I'm super squeamish and I do not want to see that whatsoever. If you want to mark it as spoiler and tell people what it is, I guess I'm fine with that. Like, as long as you say, hey, you know, if you don't like looking at graphic things, or if you're squeamish, like, don't look at this. It is a naked brain with all of the nerves attached. I don't know what that means still, but yeah, I'm fine if you want to do that. Melissa, you went today and you're looking at the results. You're not seeing the basic metabolic panel. Oh, does that mean you have to get it done again, Melissa, since they didn't put in the order correctly? Oh my gosh, that's so annoying. Out of body laying on a table. Too much effort for a meme. Okay, sorry about that, Funkle Chunk. But yeah, I'm highly squeamish. Like, a lot of stupid things that most people wouldn't be bothered by bother me, so yelp. 13 show you some naked brain. If you can get Funkle Chunk to post it with spoiler mode on, then that's up to him. Excuse me. Dang it. But yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear it. I also don't know if this is like too TMI, but I do get these little tiny burps throughout stream, which is why you always hear me saying excuse me, even if you don't necessarily hear the sound. I don't know if it's picked up by the mic, but it's because of my heartburn that it happens. Like, it's these little whatevers that are coming up all the time. Because like I said, I had a quesadilla with jalapenos in it, and cheese, bad for heartburn, spicy stuff, bad for heartburn, so... Oh, and I had potato chips, which have fat, so bad for heartburn. Like, it's so hard to get away from it. Chibi, why would a brain wear clothes? Exactly, that's what I was thinking. What is naked brain? It would have been more understandable if you said out of the skull. Drink some baking soda mixed with water, or take some Tums. I used to take Tums all the time, but I felt like I was taking them too much than probably was good for me. Because I think you can get kidney stones if you take too many Tums, because they have all that calcium in them. And I did not want to experience that, so... I don't know. I think the Tums say on the bottle, like, if you're taking this many for this long, like, talk to your doctor. And I was like, definitely been taking more than that. So it feels like a very short-term fix. So yeah, careful with that. Definitely. It seems more for the people who are only triggered by certain things. So they're like, oh, I want to eat this pizza, but it's too greasy, so it'll trigger my heartburn. Like, then you can take Tums. But if it's like literally every single food that you eat, maybe not. What is the best way to do this? Maybe if I stand actually here and then go. So the first one will be, I'm gonna have to erase it anyway. And then this one too is in front of me. And then does it go left or right? I think it's the one on the left, so I would need this one. Yes, great. And then this one, then this one. Look at that, I'm doing great. Cool, okay. I think we're pretty much gonna get the residential area done tonight, which will be great. And then probably I'll save the, well, okay, this first row of residential areas and of the residential area, and then the back row that's on the other side of that little stream back there we can do next time. Won't that be fun to just watch me put patterns on the ground for 2 more hours? I know that's what you guys are looking forward to. Melissa, you might be getting snow this weekend. I actually had a bit of snow last night. I woke up and there was a dusting this morning, and actually, I woke up because, like I mentioned, I live in a community area, so we have people that come by and like shovel the snow for us. And I woke up because whoever was out there at like 5 a.m. was having way too much fun for someone who was up at 5 a.m. shoveling snow. But I could hear this guy like chatting with someone else and laughing and making jokes and stuff. Probably if I wasn't so mad about like getting woken up that early, I would have been happy that someone with a job like that was actually enjoying it, but I was pretty annoyed, to be honest. Luckily, I did fall back asleep for at least an hour. My body allowed that, so I got up at like, well, I didn't get up at 6, but I was awake at 6 and decided to just lay in bed. Let's see, where is my... This was what I want. My low table. No, why are you that way? There we go. Melissa, same for you too. Nice. Yeah, but it was all melted by midday or whatever. I went home for lunch today and all the car was melted off my snow. All the snow was melted off my car when I went outside at like noon. So I feel like that keeps happening. There's been 2 or 3 times where we've gotten a dusting of snow and then it's just gone the next day. And I really thought that I was gonna be in for a difficult winter with this one being my first one in New England, but we've had one time where it snowed 6 inches and that was only there for a few days before it was pretty much all melted, and now like we're basically getting almost nothing and it disappears after barely any time. So I'm just like, is the New England winter that bad? Like, is this typical, or are we not getting as much snow as normal, or does the snow really not start until later? Like, how does this work? I thought it was going to be much worse, but I don't know. It's been pretty fine. Been pretty chill. Is that where that was? Does that look better there in line with the table, or like a little bit back? Don't jinx myself. I know, I probably shouldn't have said any of that. Ignore me. I didn't say anything. Ooh, I could pull it. No, I can't pull it any further back, can I? No. I don't remember where it was. Maybe I will. Should I push it forward? Why do I care about these things that don't matter? I'm gonna leave it. Okay. So let's see. I just have, I think, those 2 left, and that's pretty much everything. Let's see, I did have a couple items that go here. Probably, I guess I'll put the shell stool there. And I don't really have room for the flower beds that I had here before, so I'll have to figure out what I want to do with those, or if I want to do anything with those. Not sure. I don't want to crowd this up too much, because if you make it too close together, it's really hard to run through here. You end up getting caught on a lot of different furniture, so I've tried to make sure that the path is pretty wide there. Let me drop all these food thingies. What is this? Manhole cover. Oh yeah, I need to put that back too. Drop. Yeah, in this house, which is like my food house, I want to put a basement in it because it doesn't have one yet, and I want to kind of do a half grocery store, half restaurant thingy down there. When I went to New York City recently, over Thanksgiving, I saw a few places that were like that. Well, actually the main one I'm thinking of is Little Italy, if anyone has ever been there. It's like Italian themed kind of food area, and they do have sort of grocery stores, but very, I don't know, artisan type grocery stores, I guess. And it doesn't just look like you're walking into Kroger or something. But yeah, I don't know, it looked really cute and it kind of inspired me to want to do that in my place. And I think the basement will be nice and big to be able to hold all that kind of furniture in there. And I do want to show off more of the food items that we got. I don't really have very many on display in different places right now, so hopefully that will let me do that. And there's a lot of really cute ones that I feel like belong in a grocery store. So like here, there's jam or something like that. Not that. Orange jelly. Like if you look at it, Oh. Oh, no, that's, sorry. That's like, I thought it was like jam. No, the orange jelly is like Jello. I don't know if you guys saw that. I only flashed it for a second, but that's not what I want to show you. Maybe I'm lying. Apple jam. There we go. So let's place that down. So yeah, look how cute that would be on like a little shelf or something as part of a grocery store. I really want to do that. So, and there's also grocery cart items now. I'm pretty sure I had one in my Nook store that I bought, and then I sold it straight away because I wasn't planning on using it, but now I'm like, oh, maybe I will use that. So we shall see. But yeah, I have a lot of ideas, I think, for my different houses. I've got 4 houses on my island. One of them is back in the pirate area right now, and that's my fortune teller house. I might leave it as that. I might turn it into some kind of inn for the pirate cove area. I don't know yet. That's kind of the only house where I'm like, it's still up in the air. But for the other houses that are around here, gosh darn it, display on ground. This one. Sorry, I told you I have a hard time thinking about where these go. But yeah, for the other ones that are going to be around here, I do, like I said, know that I want to do the little grocery store restaurant in the basement. Oh my god, of that place. And then, oh, there's already a design there. That's why it got messed up. And then for the other house, which is like my what do I call it? Entertainment center. I want to create a basement there because, again, I don't have one, and I want to make it like a club area because there's disco ball items that exist now, and also a disco floor that makes it look like the disco ball has reflected there, which I think is kind of clever. If the disco ball like actually wouldn't have that effect, you can put down that floor and make it at least look like that. So hopefully I can utilize that in the future. And I messed up again. Ugh. Get out of here. No, I deleted the wrong one. Why won't it kick this one? Go away. Dang it. That's so frustrating. I hate that about putting down paths. I think everybody knows it's like the worst part about doing paths and terraforming and stuff is like trying to continue with what you're doing, and then you accidentally destroy the thing that you've just done, and then you have to redo it, and then you accidentally destroy something else when you're trying to redo it, and it's just this vicious cycle. Okay. And just one more little walkway tonight. I think. Probably. It's been over 2 hours already. Wow. Look at that. Like I said, you guys are gonna get 2 more hours of me laying paths next time, and it's gonna be great. But yeah, I guess technically that part with all my arches right there is before the little stream, so maybe I should do that tonight too? I don't know. I'm not really sure what I want that to look like yet, though. This I definitely had the idea in my head because the other half of my little residential area was already like that, but Fantastico, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? You finished Psychonauts. Good job, Fantastico. How was it? Well, maybe don't spoil the ending in case there's people here who want to play it. I'll ask you offline later. Yes, we're island decorating tonight. I did tell Fantastico what happened with my... No, that's not what I wanted to erase. With my poor save data. Hopefully we can get through the game fully on Sunday. I'm hoping that what we did this past Sunday, which took 4 hours, will get cut in half. Like, it only take 2 hours to finish that much. And then if we take, like, I don't know, 4 hours to finish the rest, that'll be 6 hours, which is a really long stream, but maybe we could do it. I don't know. But yeah, Chibi, you know enough maybe that we could get it done that quickly, right? Only if you're available, though. No pressure. Like, this is my deal, obviously. If I choose to do that, it's on me, not on anybody else to help me finish the game. But yeah, Fantastico, what did you think of Psychonauts 2? Did it live up to Psychonauts 1? Were you happy with the ending? Was the story interesting? You sure you will be around? Oh, good. That'll be so much fun. Did you end up starting Ham Ham Unite on your end there, Chibi? I forget. You have a physical copy of it, right? That you were playing? Oh, you did start it. How far are you into it? How many hamsters have you collected so far into the clubhouse? Actually, it's like this, just fine. There's no sand there, but I kind of feel like it works. I like this, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it like that. And now we just have this little path in front of Lad's house, and then we'll be done. You just need to find one more. Oh, wow, you're really close. How long did it take you? Did you keep track by chance? Because I'm curious. Oh, actually, I do want to put the flowers down tonight, too. So that will be the last thing we do, is put flowers down right here. Do you think I can finish it in 6 hours maximum? I don't want to go beyond 6 hours. I feel like that is my absolute maximum that I could do for a stream. So hopefully it's doable. Maybe. But I really do want to play it. I don't want to miss out on it because of a stupid little game malfunction. You weren't keeping track, but you don't think it'll take me 6 hours? Oh, yay. Yeah, I think with the experience we had before, oh wow, we finished over half of it in just 4 hours, right? I think is what we did, because we only had 4 left to find, and I think we found 5 of them. So to me, if I've already done those 4 hours before, so I kind of have an idea of what to do, like that should go by pretty quickly. And like I said, we are already halfway done. So I was overestimating a bit, saying it would take 4 hours. Hopefully it wouldn't actually take that long. But good, that makes me optimistic that we can finish. I'm looking forward to that. At least I will tell myself that. I'm still a bit frustrated with what happened. I remember, this reminds me actually, of when I was a kid and I bought a Super Nintendo. It was after the GameCube had come out, but we had a Super Nintendo when I was younger, and then we gave that one away to a friend, and I was really sad when we got rid of it. And so when I was a little bit older, I remember asking for my birthday one year for a Super Nintendo, and my parents got me one. So I was really excited to play some cool old games on that system, and I found Link to the Past at my local used video game store, and I played that one, and I think I beat like the first, what is this? I beat the first boss on there, like that worm thingy, and then the cartridge that I had for that game was also pretty sensitive, so I accidentally bumped the Super Nintendo a bit when the cartridge was inside, and that erased all of my save data, and I got really salty about it, and so I never ended up finishing the game until it was remade for Switch, and that was when I finally played Link to the Past. No, Switch was on Link's Awakening. That was not the right words. Link's Awakening was on Switch, so actually, never mind, I have not finished Link to the Past yet, so there you go. Why is Chibi Zelda? Well, first of all, 13, I think you know that Chibi is Link, and she was able to unlock that with the points that she's earned. Have you got any points, 13? I think it should tell you, like, on the little panel at the bottom or something, like how many shooting stars is the name of that currency that you've earned. You can use that to unlock other avatars. So there's little mini games that you can play to earn points. Let's do another battle royale so you can see 13. I don't think you were here for the last one, were you? Maybe you were. I don't know. Let's go dig up some flowers. And we can finish things up. But yeah, whoever wins this Battle Royale 13 will earn 500 points, and I think that lets you unlock maybe some Paper Mario ones, but if you get 1,000, I'm pretty sure you should be able to unlock Link, so if you want that one. I'm gonna take off my construction hat so I can look fully like Jenny again. Ooh, 13, you're already at half health, not doing so great. Oh, Fantastico goes down. I wonder if your health is influenced by how much of these games that you play. I might be OP because I had to test a lot of the things, so I've played a lot of the games, so I've got a lot of star points. Or what I call them, shooting stars. I think I honestly have maybe better health than you guys because of that. Oh no. I don't want to keep winning them. Chibi, you have to succeed. You're probably like one hit away though. Oh, get the med pack. Yes. No. Yes. Yes, you got the med pack. You did it, Chibi. Yay. Fantastica, this is BS. It's not my fault. I had to test all the games for you guys. I accidentally got XP. I didn't do it on purpose. But see, Chibi won. Sorry, Melissa. It was a valiant effort. Rigged. No, I didn't win. It wasn't me this time. Zelda victory music. What's the I don't think that's some Zelda music. Is there a specific Zelda victory song? Okay, so I need 1 green one, 2 pink ones, 2 blue ones, and 2 purple ones. And we don't want to overlap with flower types, so green is already a mum, so we're not going to get any mums. We can do blue windflower, blue rose, purple what? Purple tulip, purple... what else? I was thinking of doing hyacinth, but then what's our second pink one gonna be? I can do cosmos, and I don't have any lilies right now. Any pink lilies? Do I? No, I only have tulips, mums, and hyacinths. Can my puzzle not be solved? Because I also have purple windflowers and purple mums, but I already have blue windflowers. Yes, I can do blue pansies instead. You see, I told you guys, I get super bogged down in the details. I care about these things so much for some reason. Okay, so now I can do purple windflowers, purple tulips, and then I can do pink hyacinths and pink cosmos. And then we'll have all different types of flowers, which I like. Fantastico, honestly, Zelda is your favorite. You love his green tunic. You hush! Stop that. Yeah, Melissa, maybe I'll win the next one. Funko Chunk makes sense. The guy in the green is named Zelda. The game is called The Legend of Zelda after all. 13, go Zelda. Pog. Ugh. Ooh, should we try and catch it, you guys? It's kind of trapped there. Oh, great. Now I can't see it. Oh, this was a mistake. I can't see it. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm gonna run. I don't know. I should have walked away first. I couldn't see it. Ah! I'm going to the museum. I can make it. I can make it. I'm going to the museum. Oh, did he lose the trail? Can you just run far enough away from them? You can't run far enough away from them. Oh my god, he caught up. What the heck? He disappeared. He disappeared. Oh, sorry about the squeakiness there, you guys. Was not expecting that. Grab it and turn it around. I probably wouldn't have done it, Funko Chunk. I'm really bad at catching the what's it called? The tarantulas, unless I slowly sneak up on them. I'm not very good at the whole run away and turn around catch method. Other people are good at that, but not me. Actually, I don't like this blue windflower here. I want this switched with the rose. I think that will be prettier. So I almost did all different ones, but I doubled up. Actually, no, I doubled up on 3. I also have pink cosmos here, purple tulip, and blue rose. So, but I tried to make them as different as I could. I need to go to the beach and practice my... what? My kiting? I don't think you can get kites in this game. I have like a wind sail thingy. Is that what they're called? That's probably the most similar thing you can get to a kite in this game. But that would be pretty cool. I feel like that could be an item that they... Do I not know what kiting is? I'm assuming that's just flying a kite, is it not? Or is it some kind of other something? It just has to be flying a kite. Why? What else could that word even mean? What was next to this? Was it blue? I think it was blue. Yes, it has to be blue. So blue, and then pink is here. I'm gonna put a hyacinth, and purple tulip will be pretty. Right, and then purple again, pink again, and blue. There we go. Kiting is a term primarily encountered in MMORPGs, referring to a popular method of killing mobs, monsters, or other players by staying at a distance, using ranged attacks, and running wherever the enemy comes near. Are you serious? Why is it called kiting? Oh, BRB, they called you back. Oh, that's good. So I guess you're gonna have an interview now. Well, I guess there is one more thing I can do. Sorry, you guys, I keep saying I'm gonna finish up. I'm like leading you on here. I've got a few more mermaid fences that could go up right here to kind of finish this little area, but then I swear this is done, except for the furniture in Francine and Chrissy's yards. I had it decorated a particular way and then I didn't like it, so I took it down, and now their yards have been empty forever. Maybe I can find something in my storage. We'll see. You thought you meant like making a sweater? Oh, knitting! Chibi! Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's spelled similarly to knitting. But yeah, I think it's pronounced kiting, but I thought he just meant, he said go to the beach, which confused me. I don't know if he did that on purpose, but I thought he meant flying a kite. I don't know. I think I have some mermaid fence in here. And if not, I have been collecting a lot of shells to be able to build more. Okay, yeah, I've got quite a few I can use right now. And then let's see what we have for Francine and Chrissy's yards. The mermaid chairs might not look bad in their yards. I usually like to do mirroring colors kind of with them, like put pink stuff in Chrissy's yard and blue stuff in Francine's yard, like the same furniture but different colors. So those mermaid chairs don't really work for that because they only come in one color. Oh, I need one of these too, actually. Those are too big. The lanterns, maybe. They don't come in that many different colors. I could do these balloons. They're kind of tall, though. One could have cherry blossom and one could have forsythia. That's kind of similar. Maybe. Or I could change one of these to pink. I'm pretty sure it can be changed to pink, so that could also work. What else do we have? These are the wind socks I was talking about. Carp banner is what they're apparently called. I was thinking of putting these bunny hedges in their yards because they're both rabbits. I don't know if that makes a ton of sense though, because it does look very Easter. So I think that might be a little silly. Okie dokie. That's pretty much everything. These three are real art, by the way, if anyone needs one of these three statues. I think those two are fake. But yeah, as you can see, this rockhead statue is very popular with my red. Because I have a third fake one as part of the decorations on my island and still two in my storage. But yeah, these three are real. So let me know if anyone needs the giant rockhead, the robust, or the informative statue. There's these flags. I had those in their yards before. Maybe I could put them back. And what did I say? I could do these. I just don't know if this is something that people would put in their yard. I feel like these make more sense to have in a yard. And you could put the pink one in Chrissy's, and then the forsythia, even though it has yellow flowers, the bottom is blue, so that could work for Francine. Look at all my cute little stuffies. I love them. Okay, let's see what there is here. Whoopee cushions. These are things, like I was saying, that could go in the grocery store in that one house in the basement. I think those would be so cute. And then you have like the bread boxes, the snack boxes or whatever they're called. Ooh, I could also customize these. I don't think I have that many rainbow feathers though for customizing. Julian already has the starlight, so I don't want to put that in there. Ooh, do these come in different colors? Those are pretty. It's kind of it, I guess. They could have, one could have the eggplant cow and one could have the cucumber horse. Doesn't really fit. I guess I don't know. I don't want to do the confetti things because I took those down. That was something else I had out that I took away because I think it was causing a lot of lag. So I guess I'll see if you can customize these. I'm assuming not though. They're like a special item you could order, and I feel like usually if those come in different color variations, then you're able to order them like that. It's not something that you can customize later, so stuffed animals don't make sense outside either. I like everything that I put outside to make sense. I don't know. It bothers me when people do inside furniture outside, which I know is really lame in a game where it's literally all about freedom of expression and decorating however you want. But Chibi, you don't think you can customize those flowers? Darn it. That was what my guess was, but I was hoping otherwise. Oh well. What did I grab? I have flags and some flowers. I guess that's probably good enough. Like I said, I could do those. These, no, they're not leaves, they're feathers. Those kind of move as well, which could potentially cause lag, so probably shouldn't. But also the flowers I grabbed are gonna do that too. Okay, I think, let's see, we're not gonna do the mermaid chairs. And what was this again? Oh yeah, I have to put that back. Shell partition. I know where I'm putting that. Flags are fine. No, flags blow in the wind. And these are all gonna blow in the wind. Okay, sorry. Actually, all these things I put out, I have to put back because I want things that don't blow in the wind. We don't want lags, so maybe I'll check my DIYs if I have anything that can be pink or blue. Usually the DIYs don't come in that bright of colors though. Ooh, these could probably be customized, but so what I had in Francine's I definitely need to take a break soon. What I had in Francine's and Chrissy's yards before were the festival stages, because I was like, oh, at least Chrissy is a pop star and Francine's on the Bubblegum KK album, so she might be a pop star too. So it made sense to have the stages there, but the problem is the yards I made are really small. So there's not that much space in front of the door, and the game also doesn't let you put stuff right next to the door. So I actually only have a little L shape of spaces where I can actually put furniture, and it's like a 2x1, so like three spaces total. So because the stages are 2x2, that means they couldn't fit in there. And so what I ended up having to do was take down the little shell lamps that I use as like the front fence. And so Francine and Chrissy didn't have the front fence for a while, but it bothered me that they weren't matching with everyone else. So that's why I decided to stop doing that design, but I just don't know what else goes with their personalities. I try my best to design their yards based on what they're like. So for example, the inside of Vladimir's house is very construction based. So outside I put the DIY bench and like a toolbox and things like that. And then Cody, his house has like toys and stuff. So I put the little clay guy out there and the baseball mitt chair. Peaches, I put Peaches out in front of her house. Julian, I put the star furniture out there. For Bruce, I put some skateboarding stuff because he seems like a cool guy. And then for Fuchsia, I guess her yard is the only one that doesn't make sense to necessarily have those items outside, but she's got like a rock guitar and like the effects pedal and things. And then Filbert also has a very spacey looking house. So I put a rocket in his yard. And then Peanut, the inside of her house was just like cute to me. So I put little pink puppy outside and some food bowls for it and things like that. So I am trying very hard to match all of their personalities, but it's hard with Francine and Chrissy when I feel like I had the perfect thing with the stages, but they just barely didn't fit. So highly frustrating. There's not a lot of pink and blue stuff. Maybe I could do the mermaid chair like I had and then use different colored tables or something for them. Because there were some DIY wooden tables and they let you change the tablecloth quite a bit. So I could probably make one of those blue and one of those pink. Maybe we just won't decorate their yards tonight if I can't figure it out. because they've been blank for a long time because I couldn't think of the right thing to go there. All right, I went through all my DIYs and I've been through all my furniture and not much. So I think what I will do is grab these flowers out of storage because I don't think they move. I think they're static flowers. I might be wrong, but I will customize one of those to be pink, and that will at least be something in their yard. Maybe I could put like cute watering cans or something next to them, so even though they don't super look like outside flowers, you know, it's not that strange for flowers to be outside. Where are my DIY kits? There they are, customization kits. Is Nook still open? Yes. So we'll go see what he has for watering cans. Probably need to buy more DIY kits as well to get those the right colors. I don't know. Definitely there's blue and pink of the elephant watering cans, but I'm not sure about the other ones, so I'll have to see what they have. No, customize, darn it. We want to customize. This is my underwater garden room, which I really like. My sea garden. And I put the maple leaf rug there because to me it reminds me, no, one more customization kit. It reminds me of that flower that Ariel puts in her hair at one point in the movie. I think it's pretty much that color, so. Or maybe it just reminds me of Ariel's hair if the flower is not that color. Anyways, I felt like it fit even though it's a leaf in an underwater garden. Okay, so we'll go check out their watering cans and buy some customization kits. And I swear this will be the last thing, you guys. And I'll try to see if I can come up with a plan for next time for how I want to do this area, but to be honest, I haven't thought about this part at all yet for how I want to change the path here. And especially when you get next to Nook's and the Able Sisters, they look much different because the Able Sisters shop is so much smaller, so even if I figure out one side, it's still going to be difficult to figure out the other side. You sure I'll think of something? I hope so. I mean, I think I will too. It just might take a little bit of trial and error. Why am I talking to you? I need to go look in your closet? It's not a closet. A cabinet. This watering can. That one's not what I want. It's not colorful enough. So I'll wait till I have a different watering can and put that in there. And let's get some customization kits. I'll just get 5 for now. Okay, cool. And we don't even need to go back to my house because if you are paying attention, you'll know that I have the DIY bench outside Vladimir's house, which is right next to Francine's house, so we're good to go. But yeah, other than the custom paths, the other thing I took down were all of my simple panels that I had around here that also had custom designs on them. They were made to look like brick walls, but I figured that those custom designs were probably also slowing it down, so those are all gone. And then I used to have those simple panels all the way around the outside of my wall. Like, it was probably unnecessary, but I had this entire row full and the space up there as well, all the way full of simple panels all the way around. So I'm sure that was not helping with the lag either. So those are all gone now as well for the same reason. You can imagine how long it took to order all those. I do have 5 characters on my island though, so I was, no, customized, I did this last time. I was utilizing all of the different accounts, so I was able to order like 25 panels a day instead of just 5. So it was much shorter than it should have taken, but still forever. Yeah, it was a while before that was done, and I was super satisfied with it for a long time, but after my break coming back to the game with fresh eyes, I decided to get rid of them. Okay, done for now. Great. So we'll just put those like here. I think it should fit. It's just 1.5. This is Francine. Should I do blue with Francine or should I do pink with Francine and like swap them? She's a blue boombox, so maybe I'll do the pink flowers. There, that's pretty. And then yeah, we could put like back here, maybe you could see a little watering can. That would fill up their yards. Yeah, I think I like that actually. Cool, glad I figured that out. Using what I had already, I like that. Okay. And they still have their music. Should I change it back to Bubblegum KK? North, welcome back! It's going well. I'll give you a quick tour of what we did. We're actually wrapping up. I just, like right now, finished the last thing I said I was gonna do. So, I will go ahead and show you all that we have done today. Ooh, see, Peanut already likes Francine's new yard. Gotta play Bubblegum KK in Francine's and Chrissy's yards. I had it like that for a while, but it does get on your nerves after a bit, so... Okay, so yeah, North, we were working on cleaning up the pathing in the main part of town. I guess I didn't get to this part. It might be fine like that. Ooh, I have Celeste! Okay, does anybody want to come over for Celeste? Now that I know I have her. I'm fine opening the island if anybody wants to stop by. 13, you're hungry. Have you already had dinner, 13? If not, you should definitely get some food. Oh yeah, how did D&D go, North? Yes, we're just sporting a Jenny outfit tonight. Okay, so I've already got all the Celeste DIYs. Ooh, Chibi, you want to come over? Yay! I'll have to do a code because I think I forgot to send you a friend request. So I'll go ahead and get that started. It's good that she's easy to find right there on the plaza. That's nice. North, do you want to stop by or anything? Or are you still on your Animal Crossing hiatus? Anybody else? Melissa, do you want to come? We want visitors. Yeah, online. And okie doke. I'll probably do a BRB screen when it shows the code, and then I'll whisper it to anybody who wants to come by. I think is how I'll do that. Just because I don't think I have my island prepared for unknown visitors, so who all do I want to invite? Invite via dodo code. Ooh, yay! Yeah, we have Celeste tonight, Melissa. Let you in Stardew, sure. Who do I want to invite? And the more the merrier. I'll make sure to send you a friend request after this, Chibi, because you'll be in my recently played with people. It'll be super easy. With this message, you'll end up having people you don't know. Well, hopefully we can avoid that. Yes. Okay, let me go ahead and go to the BRB screen to make sure I hide the code, and I will see you guys in just a second. Okay, got the code. So let me whisper that to both Melissa and Chibi, and if anybody else wants to come by, definitely let me know. I'll send you the code. Let me just get to a place where I can whisper to you. 13! What are you doing to make that happen? Thank you for following for the 20th time. What is up with that? How do you do it? You keep telling me that you're not doing anything, and I don't know if I can trust you, 13. It keeps happening. Sorry, everybody. Let's see. Chibi. Let me whisper to you the code. I wrote it down. Let me not say it out loud while I type it. Yes, that should be correct. So there's the code to Chibi, Melissa. Let me also send it to you. Okay, where are you? There you are. Okay, cool. 13, that's so weird. Did you do something though, 13, for real? Tell me! I need to know what's going on. It feels like you're doing something to cause it to happen. Because I'm pretty sure if you just unfollow and refollow, it will do the alert again. There's no way that you're just sitting there and it randomly does that. Tell me the truth, 13. Are you trolling me? And the answer better be yes, because that's what I believe. Okie doke. Oh shoot, I still have the manhole cover in my pocket. I wonder if I can put it down before you guys show up. You're doing work right now? Are you sure you're not unfollowing and following me right now? Confess! I know what you've done. Everyone saw it happen. Back me up, you guys. Like, literally you subscribed recently. Why is it? I'm so confused. Oh, Peanut, you better not. There we go. Look how cute it is now. Like, right in the middle of this cross-section area. Love it. Melissa, you'll have to tell me if the lag feels different this time on this visit. Is my town called Is Gotta Be? It is, because it's got to be is gotta be. That's literally how it got the name. It's just the words is gotta be, it's got to be, but kind of like flows together. So yes, North, did you say you want to come by for Celeste? I forget if you're playing Animal Crossing right now or not. Because I know you were taking a break. I don't know if you got back to it or not. Anyone else? 13, I don't think you've ever played Animal Crossing. Funkle Chunk, I don't know if you played this one. Jay just deleted his island. Jay, if you're still here, you can come get a Celeste recipe. And I think that's everyone who's been chatting. I guess Catty up if you're still lurking. And you want to come by for Celeste, feel free. I'll send you the code. 13, you've crossed some animals in your day, you do declare. Which animals have you crossed, 13? Lay it on me. Do you have a favorite villager? North, just enjoying the stream tonight. Okay, sounds good. Yeah. Once, Chibi, is this you, by the way? From, oh, Keelhulky, it has to be you, of course. Celeste, you've seen Celeste before? Good job, 13. Hananyo? No, I'm adding an extra N. An extra N. Hanayo. There we go. She's your Switch profile picture right now. Really? I didn't notice. Celeste is pretty cute. She's one of my favorite NPCs. Welcome, Chibi! Is this your first time here? It must be, because I didn't have your Switch friend code. Hi! Welcome, welcome to hopefully my less laggy island. We're happy to have you here on Is Gotta Be. And of course, if you want to shop while you're here, feel free. Celeste is just over here. Oh. Celeste. Oh, there she is. right here. And yeah, the shops are all the way at the back. It can be hard sometimes for people to find them. Let me show you the map. But yeah, if you just follow the paths to the back. Ooh, I have like an arrow now. Did I always have that? Maybe I always had that. So follow the arrow to the bridges, and then if you go to the left, that'll take you to Nook's. If you go to right, that'll take you to Abel's. The key is to go behind that second row of houses. So people often get lost and try and go up the steps to my house, but instead you need to go like behind the houses, and that'll get you to the shops. Julie, welcome in. How are you? How was the rest of your stream, Julie? It was so cozy today. I loved it so much. I was lurking during my last little bit of work today and on the drive home, and then of course while I was eating dinner before stream today. I have Celeste on my island tonight, Julie, if you want to stop by. You're very, very welcome to. I will whisper you the dodo code if you want to come. North, is the fortune teller house still there? It is. It's in my pirate area now, and it is still a fortune teller house. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to change it up or anything. Honeybee is such a cute name, isn't it? Yeah. Hey, Pingu, welcome in. How are you doing? It's good to see you. We're back to some Animal Crossing tonight after some hiccups with attempts at other games, but it's been really fun. Super chill. Julie, so glad, had so many technical difficulties yesterday. Yeah, that was kind of weird. Like, whatever programs you were trying to open just were, like, not cooperating. Melissa, still dressed for Christmas? What's up with that? It's quite the fashion statement. Today, for some reason, you were a little stressed. Oh no. Because you were worried about technical things popping up again, I see. Well, I'm glad it was fun. I'm glad everything was fine. It was really chill and nice to sit in your stream today, so definitely good from my end of things. Yeah, Santa's here, you guys. Melissa, I hope that means you brought us presents. Hamtaro, Hamsters Unite needs a new battery. Probably. Oh, that reminds me, I need to make sure that I send you the picture, North, so you can see what's up. Melissa, so Celeste is just to the right of the plaza. Julie, you found out you're not the only one. Air server has been giving other people problems too. Oh, so that made you feel a bit better. That's good. Yeah, that it's not anything like that you've done to cause things to act weirdly. But yeah, because that means you're doing everything right, so at least you don't need to change anything up or figure out anything new. You just have to wait for them to figure their ish out. So, Julie, appreciate me hanging out. Oh, of course, Julie, it's so much fun. Here, let me give you a shout out since we're talking about it. Let me make sure I don't type the wrong thing for your name. So yeah, as you can probably tell by Julie's name, she does a lot of art streams, but she also does some chill game streams as well. Hey, you have your Nook balloon, Melissa, nice. But yeah, Julie was doing some Animal Crossing earlier today and switched over to Garden Story, which is a really cute game with really pretty music that you can zone out to. So highly recommend her if you get the chance. Definitely stop by. Of course, Julie. Yeah. So like I said, we have Celeste tonight. If you did want to pop over, I will send you the code if you wish. But yeah, we did a little bit of changing the paths around today, and the lag is so much better. Holy cow. Like, getting rid of these paths made a huge difference. So now I just have very minimal pathing where we've got little lanes leading up to each one of the houses and buildings that I've got around. So I think it looks really cute. How cool would it be to help design a game like that? Such a dream. The Garden Story, yeah, the music is so good in it. And the art style is really cute too. It's kind of like pixely, right, a bit, but a little bit Stardew Valley, really. Chibi, can you buy peaches? Yeah, go for it. For sure, buy anything you wish. North, there's so much new stuff in AC, you should jump back in. Yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with it. I think 30 minutes in the morning before work while I drink my tea has been a really nice way to start my day most of the time. Oh, I still didn't put the fence down here. Whoops. Hi, Melissa. I mean, Santa Claus, sorry. But yeah, feel free to shop while you guys are here. Yeah, it's just been really chill to start my mornings like that, of running around doing a few of my dailies. Like, I make sure I get my ride in with Captain every day and go get my gyroid and visit Harv's Island to see what Red has got, which is how I'm getting so many fake statues to send to Julie. I have one statue left in my museum, you guys, and I think it's done after that. Let me show you. I think I realized this the other day because since the update, I'm pretty sure I've donated 2 or 3 things to the museum. And so after that last donation, I was like, oh, let me check how things are going. And I ran around the entire place, and I think that that's it, unless there's like a painting somewhere that I've missed. I think it's just this one. So it is, I forget what the name of the statue is, Julie, but it's the one without a head and it has the giant wings. Oh, are there no shooting stars, Melissa? I didn't really notice. I think if Celeste is here, there are shooting stars, but it doesn't have to be a heavy shower. It can be a light shower, and those ones, the stars can be very sparse. So you might catch a few while you're here. Sorry, it's not that exciting. But yeah, Julie, it's the one with no head and the wings like coming off the back, which I do have some of those on my island that I'm using as decoration, but I got them from a treasure island. And so far I have completed my entire museum legitimately, either by getting statues and paintings from my Red or from friends' Reds, like who I went to their island and visited and like bought it myself. So it has taken this long for me to finish everything. Well, almost. Julie, you love that one. You don't have it either. Yeah. Well, it's going to be a while before you get it if you're potentially waiting on me for it because I'll have to come across a second real copy before I'll pass it on to you. But I think I have sent you one real one of these, is that right? Or maybe it was this guy. One of these two. I think I sent you a real one. So, but yeah. So I'm missing that statue, but then you can see all of my paintings everywhere that there's a little plaque. There's a corresponding painting as far as I can tell. I've got these ones. No worries, thanks for the invite. Yeah, of course, Melissa. I wish there was a heavy shower just for you, but we'll have to make do, I guess. The Winged Victory of Samothrace. Whoa, that sounds fancy, or whatever it's called in AC. Yeah, I don't know what it's called. I can't remember. It looks so cool all together, doesn't it? Yeah, I was missing before. The Rockhead statue was one I donated, and this thingy, I don't remember what it's called, the treasure chest one, and I think one other one that might have been a painting I was missing. See, I've got these ones now, and this statue took forever for me to find. He never had that. And I think these are full. This one's plaque is off to the side, so there's not a painting to the right of that one, I don't think. Because yeah, the really big ones have the plaques to the side, though. North, you love the Ferris Bueller painting? Wait, which one is the Ferris Bueller painting? Pingu. It's that French one with the booba. Yeah, there's a lot of interesting art pieces that they have decided to include in the Animal Crossing game, which, I mean, most of them make sense. They're very famous, so I can understand why you'd want to include them, but also sometimes it's just weird seeing, like, some very realistic human body parts among the really cartoony Animal Crossing theme. I don't know. They call her Nike? Really? I don't understand why they call her Nike. Is that fine for Twitch? I would imagine so. It's art, right? I feel like fine art has to be allowed. I have seen a lot of other people tour their museums on Animal Crossing, so I've not heard of anyone getting trouble from that. But yeah, I think that statue is my very last thing. I'm super excited because I have never finished a museum before in Animal Crossing. This will be my first one. Chibi, it is very weird. Yeah, it's just like, oh, I did not expect to run across that today. Okay. Julie, you were about to say you studied all of them, but it's funny thinking children are looking at the birth of Venus. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe it's good that they're being introduced to fine art at such a young age. Maybe it will normalize it a bit. North, it's the large painting behind the pair of Japanese screens. Oh, shoot, I should go back and look at it. The real one is in the Chicago Art Gallery. Oh, cool. And Nike means victory. Okay, so that's why the company obviously decided to call itself Nike. Makes sense. Uncle Chunk, it was a fantastic interview. For realsies, no sarcasm there? That's good. Glad to hear it. Goddess of victory in Greek religion also. Oh. So I'm missing the Goddess of Victory. Okay, North, you said large painting behind the pair of Japanese screens. This one. Oh, were they looking at this in Ferris Bueller? I'm pretty sure I've only ever seen that movie once, and it was many, many years ago, so I don't remember. But yeah, I have heard of this painting before. I like how Animal Crossing has very realistic information about all these things. Calm painting. Otherwise known as a Sunday afternoon. Oh, didn't this painting get turned into a musical? I think there's a musical based on it. A Sunday afternoon on the island of Le Grand Yate? Oh gosh, I don't know how to say his name. Georges something, circa 1885, oil on canvas. Surat, that's my guess. Seurat, known as the founder of Neo-Impressionism, invented the use of brightly colored dots. Nobody knew how to use dots before he came along. They were a complete mystery wrapped in an enigma, but then he showed us how to use dots. Hopefully she wasn't lying through her teeth. Oh, you didn't get to see her body language, Funkle Chunk, so you'll never know. But I'm glad it went well, at least from what it seems so far. How many more processes? How many more steps in the interview process? It's based on Surat's life. Oh, the musical is, Julie? I haven't seen it. I only recently heard that it existed. It was probably in some YouTube video on, like, I don't know. I watch a lot of YouTube videos on musicals and things. There's been a lot of videos on Encanto recently, so it could have been mentioned in one of those, or maybe in like a Tick Tick Boom video that I watched, which I really want to see that movie. I haven't seen it yet. North, it's famous scene in Ferris Bueller. Oh, well, I probably need to rewatch that. His method, which does not involve mixing pigments, took time. This piece, for instance, took 2 years. Oh my gosh, wow, that is dedication. It shows a crowd enjoying a day off at the river Seine in France. Hey, Melissa, is that you with your Santa beard? You look like you're ready for a ski trip. Nice. You look great. Have you come to enjoy the, what was it, Sunday in the Park? I already forget what it's called. Oh gosh, I'm a terrible art student. Let me give you some sparkles back. Hello. Sunday in the Park. With George. Jake Gyllenhaal played him for a while. You passed by him in New York after a show. Whoa, that's super cool, Julie. I know, doesn't Melissa look adorable, you guys? But yeah, feel free to tour my museum, Melissa. I didn't get to finish showing North my new paths in town, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I don't mean to leave you hanging there while you're doing your sparkles. So cute. You coordinated those colors very well. I think actually the goggles and the hat, or sorry, the goggles and the coat and the pants might all be a thing, but I'm pretty sure you added the shoes and the hat, so nice job there. But yeah, maybe you got the gist of it already, North, but I'll just go around. So yeah, I was mentioning before that at least checking online custom paths seem to be a huge culprit of causing lag on people's islands, and I had extensive pathing all through my town, especially where I was experiencing the most lag. Ooh, Melissa says it's true, you guys. Less lag on this visit for her. Yay. Hello. Ooh, we should all meet at Brewster's after this. I'll see you guys there. So yeah, instead of my mermaid pattern like this everywhere, it's now just little paths leading up to each one of the houses, or houses and buildings. So you can see it looks like that for those types of buildings, and then it looks like this for the houses so far, and I think it looks really cute. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. I think the mermaidiness definitely comes across, especially I've added more sand in now, so I think it looks pretty good. And yeah, I don't know, I'm happy with it, and I'm definitely happy with the less lag. Holy cow, it makes such a huge difference. Like, I didn't really notice the lag when it first set in, but then once you notice it, it's hard to unnotice it. So this is what I need to work on next, but I don't know the best way to design it. I guess probably I'll just get rid of all the blue stuff and then leave a lot of these blotches that I already have. I'll probably leave the purple here as well and just find little places to make sand outlines. Maybe it won't be that bad. Whenever I don't have a plan for exactly what I want to do, I kind of freak out a bit and freeze up and then things don't get worked on for a long time, but I think it's usually me psyching myself out and it's not as hard as I think it's going to be. All right, I'm gonna head into Brewster, you guys. I hope you're there. We can get some coffee together. I wish Brewster had tea. I'm definitely more of a tea person. As in, I don't drink coffee at all. So it would be nice if I could get tea at Brewster's, but that's fine. Gave me an excuse to make a tea shop on my island, I suppose. Which actually, I should show you guys. I don't think you've seen my tea shop yet. Hello! Chibi, you agree he should have tea? Yes. Okay, so I think I talk to him, is that right? And then I order it for all of us. Care for some coffee. Oh, do I need it to stand up? I guess I'm having a pre-coffee. Oh, here we go. Together, please. For all of us. Go take your seats at the table. Okie doke. Hi, friends. Melissa, you also want tea? Yes. Do you think that he'll do hot chocolate on Valentine's Day like he did in past games? I wonder. It's kind of coming up soon, only a few weeks. Right, that's 3 cups of coffee, so 600 bells total. How will you be paying? I'll cover it. Understood. You'll be paying for everyone. I'll have those out in a moment. Ooh, I hope everyone enjoys it, even though we're all tea lovers here. I'm sure Brewster's coffee is worth it. Thanks for waiting. Your drinks are ready. Here you go. Look how adorable we are. Oh, I didn't even press anything. Does this happen automatically? Ooh, delicious. Now, this is living your best island life. Nothing beats sharing a cup of Is Gotta Be with friends. Wait, did she say sharing a cup of Is Gotta Be? Thank you very much. Wait, Melissa, why didn't you drink yours? What happened? Your Switch fell asleep. Oh no. Bye, Melissa. How did that even happen? That seems like it fell asleep really fast. How long were you waiting in the coffee shop for us? Oh no. Let's see. Hopefully Chibi's still around. Were you able to get a DIY from Celeste, Melissa? Make sure that if you did, make sure that you've actually still learned it. And if you didn't, you can come back. Oh my gosh. Any second now. No, it's totally fine, Melissa. I've done that too, actually. On somebody's stream before, so it's totally fine. Ooh, sorry, my cup is very loud because it's heavy because I haven't been drinking my water. There we go. Oh my gosh, this is taking forever. Is this because of me? Is it my internet? There we go. Somebody went home. Chibi, are you still here? Oh yay, there you are. Your outfit is so cute. Definitely not in season for my island, but adorable nonetheless. Let me show you my tea shop really quickly. It is over here in the food house. Yeah, isn't it adorable, Julie? It's like the perfect summer outfit. You think there's a power outage? No way, not on my island. Yeah, it was Melissa's fault. I didn't do anything, but it was fine. Excitement at Brewster's today. Right, so this is my main area. I didn't change very much in here. I just added better food than like all we had before were the New Year's items. So it was like that weird salad thing and grapes and stuff. That's all I could put out. So now there's actual stuff. The diner actually has like French fries. Welcome in, Chibi. Sorry to like leave you by the front door there. But yeah, this is my little, what is it, food co-op kind of thing. So yeah, now we have French fries. This is actually a bagel sandwich, but it kind of looked like a burger to me. So yeah, this is our diner area. Still have some shamrock shakes. Haven't replaced those yet, but oh, thank you, Chibi. Yeah, this is I filled up the house with restaurants because, like I said, it annoys me when people decorate their islands by putting inside furniture on the outside. So I didn't want to do like an outdoor restaurant thing. I was like, if I'm making a restaurant, we're gonna make a house for it and I'm gonna go wild in there. It really does put a lot of extra room on your island though, because before I got these houses, it was really fast for me to do island tours, but now after this, having to show people like so many different houses. Oh no! Chibi, did something happen to you too? Uh-oh. Is it my internet? Maybe it was me. Maybe it's not Melissa. Sorry, Melissa, for blaming you. No worries, Chibi. Did your Switch fall asleep too? Oh well, everyone make sure they still have their DIYs or have learned their DIYs. That's one way to get everyone home, I guess. Oh, thank you, Pingu. Every time somebody gives me a posture check, it is definitely needed. I slouch so much in my chair. I need to stop doing that. I started getting wrist and shoulder issues recently. My shoulders aren't really bothering me, but apparently they're tight is what I've been told. And then, yeah, my wrist kind of got messed up. So I've been trying to improve my posture, like especially at work. Like I slouch too much, and then when I do that, if I have my elbows either resting on my armrests or on the desk. If I'm like slouching, then it's pushing my shoulders up because I'm sitting too low, and so that's like what was kind of causing the tension. So I'm trying to work on sitting up. And then my wrist, I've got a brand new keyboard that's coming that's supposed to be more ergonomic, so looking forward to that. But yeah, I didn't get to show you guys the tea shop yet, so let me do that. I was literally showing you everything else in this building except the tea shop, so that was my bad. Oh, Melissa, your switch went black. Uh-oh. Like, is it not turning back on? Should be visiting my island was fun. Oh, you'll have to come back another time when it's not, when there's not internet issues. I'm sorry that happened, but it was good to have you over. And like I said, I'll make sure I send you a friend request after this. Okay, yeah, so that's my little tea shop, my tea/dessert shop. So I have my little dessert counter over here and my little, I don't know what this thingy is called, like stack of desserts, I guess. These are fruit crepes or fruit pancakes or something, and our little snack bread, the dessert ones. So the left half is like all desserty things, and then this side is supposed to be tea, so we've got our cinnamon roll teapot, and I really wanted to make it bubble tea, so I did my best with that. You can see a few bubble teas around, so like one in this corner, one on the counter over here, and then I thought this coconut drink looked like it had boba at the bottom, so I was like, okay, that can be a boba drink too. And then this drink machine here has green, yellow, and pink, and I was like, oh, that kind of matches the colors of the boba, so I have green, yellow, and pink. So even though this is like clearly not the tanks of tea that boba shops have, I'm using it kind of as a placeholder. So yeah, that's my little tea shop. North, you hope it's not carpal tunnel. No, it's not. Like, I don't know how much people want to hear about this. Like, I'm a little grossed out by it, even though it doesn't, it's not really noticeable. So I have like actually a cyst that developed on top of my wrist. And if my wrist is perfectly straight, you can't see it, but if I bend it downward, then it like sticks up a bit. Yeah, it hurts like a little if I bend my wrist too much, and it's also restricting my motion a bit, so I can't actually bend my left wrist as much as my right wrist right now. So yeah, I am working on like getting more ergonomic setup at work, and I'm supposed to wear a wrist brace like in the evenings and at night, which I've been doing. So it's supposed to potentially go away on its own, but if not, then I'll have to go back to the doctor, so bleh. Melissa, it's on, but it went into sleep mode. What's the BGM? What is BGM, Pingu? Oh, are you talking about her Switch that could have overheated? Yikes. I still don't know what BGM is, but yes, there are Sanrio characters in here. So Cinnamoroll is the bunny, and she's got like this teapot in here that's a themed item, and then these little teacup stools have the little Cinnamoroll bunny tail on the back. And then the dog is Pom Pom Purin, otherwise known as the butthole dog, because, oh, I can't spin it because this isn't my house. But yeah, all of his furniture has little buttholes on the back of it. I don't know why. Yes, Pingu, that's what it's called. Ganglion cyst. That is exactly what it is. I think the name sounds gross. And I did make the mistake of Googling it. All the images that I saw there, people had it much worse. It was like a huge goose egg sticking out of their wrist. So I'm like very glad that mine is super subtle. Like, I tried showing it to Fran, and he was like, I don't know, it might just be how your wrist is. Like, he couldn't even tell that it was really a bump, so yeah, glad it's not that big. So hopefully it goes away on its own since it's not that big. We'll see. Melissa, you were making dinner and ignored the Switch waiting for everyone to come get tea. Oh, sorry about that. BAM equals... Oh, BGM is background music. Oh, okay, sorry. That one... Okay, it's not... That one doesn't have anything to do with Sanrio. Let me hear it again. What is this one? Can I check it if it's somebody else's house? I think I can. Currently playing KK Bossa. There you go. Sorry about that, Pingu. Yeah, there's the Sanrio collab. They actually came out with Sanrio amiibo cards for Animal Crossing. So they did exist... wait, were there? No, so Sanrio cards existed previously, and you could get the Sanrio items before, like the posters on the walls and stuff. I think were the only Sanrio things available. I forget how it worked. It was something to do with amiibo cards, I believe. And then they recently came out with new Sanrio amiibo cards, and those ones actually introduced brand new villagers. And so the only way you can get those villagers is by getting the Sanrio cards. But whenever you do invite those villagers, you get all the items that come with them. So pretty cool. Do they have the egg? Oh, Gudetama, no. They have, so I've got the cards right here. All the villagers are unique to Animal Crossing, but they all came with themed furniture based on the Sanrio characters. So there's Chelsea, who is a deer, I believe, and she has My Melody the rabbit Sanrio character themed stuff. There's Toby, who's a rabbit, and he's got the frog Karopi for his themed items. Rilla is a gorilla. She has Hello Kitty themed set. Marty is a cub, and he's got the Pom Pom Purin set. Etoile is a sheep, and she has, I think that's Kiki and Lala set. The little twin boy and girl. And then the last one is Chai, who's an elephant with a little teacup on her head. She's so cute. And she has the Cinnamoroll items. So yeah, those are all of those villagers. Well, not new Sanrio cards, Melissa. I mean, they're new-ish. Like, they came out last year, though. Gosh, when did they come out? Was it almost a year ago? Can't be. It might have been almost a year ago. Yeah, it's Rilla the gorilla. Exactly, Funkle Chunk. Yeah, they're all pretty cute. I actually have never scanned them in before. So all of these items I got from other people who had the amiibo cards, but pretty much what happened, like how I told you guys, I had a long hiatus from Animal Crossing because I went on a trip for like 10 days or whatever and didn't play Animal Crossing while I was gone, and then just got out of the habit of playing, and then that turned into like a 7-month break. That happened right when the Sanrio cards came out. So I literally ordered the cards and was able to get them in the first round of them coming out, even though it was super hectic and not set up very well. And because I had already left for my trip, I had to have my friend go pick them up at Target for me and drop them off at my apartment, like slide them under the door. And it was like this whole huge thing, and I was so excited about it. And then I got back from my trip and almost never played Animal Crossing again. So by the time I got on, like, everybody already had the items and they just sent them to me, and I didn't really need to scan in the characters. Maybe someday. But yeah, North last February. Yeah, it's been a while. So yeah, only one version of the Sanrio cards. I think there was old ones before that were like only released in Europe and Japan or something like that. I don't know. Melissa, you got yours on Etsy. Nice. Were they custom ones that somebody made, or were they like legit ones that somebody were resold? When am I getting the DLC? Probably when my island is finished, which I don't know when that will be. I guess I don't have too much left though, because really the big things I wanted to do were to tidy up the paths, which I've done most of now. We're planning to finish up next time. I have the pirate area I want to do, which I don't have a plan for yet, so that could take some time. And then I have those 2 rooms in my 2 houses that I want to do. So honestly, if I get on that stuff and actually work on it kind of consistently, those things shouldn't take too long. So the DLC is pretty cute. Yeah, I've watched a couple streams of people doing it. It does seem really cute. And it makes it so much easier to get the new items. I've been struggling trying to get them. Like anytime there's a new item that pops up in Nook Shopping or like actually in their store, I have to go for it. But I don't know, it seems that you have a way easier time finding those things when you have actually purchased the DLC. So it is the plan to get it eventually, but just waiting until I run out of things to do, I guess, because I already feel like this is taking up enough of my time. If I had more things, then 100th episode stream will be the DLC. Ooh, maybe that could be a thing where I buy the DLC. But yeah, for those of you who maybe weren't around earlier, tonight, if I've counted correctly, is my 90th stream. So we're coming up on 100 soon, and I was asking for ideas for what you guys would want to see for number 100. So Melissa has voted for Animal Crossing DLC, which is a possibility, I don't know. But yeah, I was wondering if anyone wanted to do like games together or anything. Like we haven't done Acron in a while. Did you guys enjoy that? Or is there a new game that you want to see? I don't know. Just I'll probably ask again on Discord. Yeah, I know, 90th tonight, so coming up fast on number 100. It's so crazy. Uncle Chunk chess stream? No. I don't even know how to play chess well. Like, I know the basic moves of how to play, and that's it. Oh yeah, I wanted to sell this ugly skirt that I got from a balloon earlier. An Among Us stream? Ooh. I also am really bad at Among Us because I'm really bad at lying. So if I was ever the imposter, that game would end in about 2 seconds, but I'll take down your feedback for sure. Let's check our turnip prices while we're here. Turnip prices. 74. Oh my god. I bought mine for like 90 something this week, which is pretty good. Like, I think the lowest you can buy them for is 90. So Pummel Party? It's like Mario Party on Steam. Okay. Can other people join in? I think it would be fun if I could play with you guys. I want to think of something that we could play together. I don't know. We'll see what works out. And oh shoot, I meant to buy a slingshot while I was in there. Darn it. Ah. Okay, I'm gonna have to go back. I'm sorry. Don't be mad at me. You can play with 8 people. Do they all have to buy the game, Uncle Chunk? Drunk Mario Kart. Oh my gosh, North. Probably I would not do that to myself, but I will play Mario Kart with you sober. You think everybody has to buy it? Okay, if everybody has to buy it, that's not like as accessible. Ooh, Jackbox is a good idea. Mario Kart was the best. Oh my goodness. Did you play that? I feel like, did Riddle do that? I forget what it was, right, North? I think Riddle did that like on a couple Saturdays. Ooh, North also likes the Jackbox idea. Okay. I think that could definitely be a contender. I believe I don't have the newest one at this point, but I have all the other ones prior to that. I could probably get the newest one before then. Slingshot. Oh, the colorful ones are my least favorite, but fine. Every time you crash, you have to drink more. Feedback loop. Oh god. That sounds highly unhealthy, Uncle Chunk. Should be you already suck at driving. You don't need to try Mario Kart drunk. Oh, that is totally me. Especially on the Wii Mario Kart, I remember playing that with my cousins, and that one, I didn't know you could turn off the motion steering. Nobody told me, and so I was just like crashing into the wall, like crash to the left, okay, overcorrect, crash into the right wall, like back and forth, back and forth. It was so terrible. Pingu, maybe Kahoot? Ooh, is that the trivia app or something? I think I've done that before. Not the person who set it up, but I think I've participated in somebody else's Kahoot. These are all good ideas. I should write, what was it? Mario Kart, Jackbox, and Kahoot. I mean, depending on how long the stream is, we could cycle through a few things. I'll probably also time it so that the 100th one is on a weekend, because if it's on a weeknight, I don't want to go for too long. But I think for number 100, we should... Oh, Among Us was another suggestion. Yeah, for number 100, I would want to go a little bit longer so we could enjoy our time together. Arctic Phone. That's is that a drawing one or a word one? I forget. We should continue this discussion on Discord so I can have all of the things written down somewhere instead of me having to write like weird notes to myself that I won't remember what they are 2 days later, which, as you know, has happened before. So, Melissa, you're all drawing phonetic Scrabble. I don't know what that is. But yeah, drawing, especially on like mobile games or something where you have to use your finger on a phone, it's so hard. But okay, I think we have accomplished as much as I wanted to do tonight. So I think, yeah, that we can call it here on Animal Crossing. Look, we've got Chrissy and Francine's yard's almost decorated, and I can run around so fast now. I'm like running like the wind. So all right, let me go ahead. Do I save? I don't usually save, actually, on Animal Crossing. I just put my Switch to sleep, so that way, I don't know. I'm just going to play the next morning. It feels like extra loading screens if I actually save. It will do that automatically for me when it changes over to the next day. So Funkle Chunk, as long as you can somehow sound the word out and use it in a sentence, it counts. For example, dwagons, as in, I'm very afraid of dwagons. Oh my gosh. That does sound fun. Like I said, let's continue this in Discord. Let me give anybody the link who maybe doesn't have that, if you want to hang out with us there. So let me go ahead and go to the thanks for coming screen, and I'll see you guys out over there. But yes, again, thank you everybody for hanging out with me today. Sorry we had to have that change of plans at the beginning. Hopefully we'll be able to conquer Ham Hams Unite on Sunday all in one go and get that game under our belts. But yeah, I appreciate you sticking with me through the difficulties there, and I had a lot of fun with you on Animal Crossing. It was good to stream that again after taking a bit of a break from it, at least with you guys. I have still been playing every day, but yeah, it was nice chatting with you all, and I enjoyed having Melissa and Chibi Gamer come over to my island. That was really nice. But yeah, it was a good one tonight, even though it started out a bit rough. It was very, very fun. So thank you all so much. I think we will do this again on Thursday unless I think of something else, but I would like to get those paths cleaned up in the other part of my town, so it sounds like a good thing to do for next time. So that will be Thursday, again around 5 p.m. Eastern, so I hope to see you all there if you can. Let me see if there's anybody on tonight. Oh, Ghoul is playing Sword and Shield. We did have an extensive Pokemon chat earlier, so if you guys want to watch her do that, I think we can go ahead and give her a raid. It's been a while since I've raided her, so I think it will be good to see her. She has been doing a lot of Pokemon streams recently. She's pretty funny, so hopefully you guys will enjoy hanging out with her, playing some Pokemon Sword and Shield. I don't know which one she has, if it's Sword or Shield, but they're pretty similar, so yeah, I hope you guys will join me for that. I'll probably be there for a bit before I need to start getting a snack and getting ready for bed after that, so yeah, thank you everybody, and I will see you all next time. Bye!